It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Bill is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his wife of 11 years might be cheating. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if we can catch her if she is, but hopefully she isn't. Bill, what's going on, man? Why do you think your wife's cheating?
I know that she has insomnia, so sometimes if she can't sleep, she'll go down to the market for, whatever, something to drink, something to eat, but that's really rare. But lately, it's been pretty constant, so at least 4 times now that I've woken up, she's not been in the house, not even like the next room or anything. So I asked her about it. She just says, it's my insomnia. So I took that at face value, and then I noticed there's weird charges on our bank account, like at weird times in the morning. So it's not like too much money or anything, but I can just tell that this has been happening more and more. So that's the nuts and bolts of it.
So she just tells you that she has insomnia, but doesn't tell you where she's going?
Well, I mean, that's kind of where I'm hoping it's not my worst fear, which would be infidelity. Sure. But, I mean, my wife, I will say she's very attractive, and it wouldn't surprise me if some, guy was trying to weasel his way into her bed when she's not sleeping with me. But, I'm not saying that my wife is promiscuous. I'm not saying that. She's very attractive, so I wouldn't doubt it if has attention from other men. And, that's why I'm calling you guys.
Is she doing anything else other than not being home late at night? I mean, which is, it's kind of odd. I feel like there's so many questions to that, but she isn't really giving them to you at the moment. But yeah, outside of that, have there been other things that have happened that are maybe giving you that vibe? Like, are you guys still close?
Well, I mean, we're pretty much, we don't really go out, we don't have date night every week or anything. And to her credit, that's something that I think couples should do. And she's would, voice her opinion that, we never go out. And I mean, I think that's a good idea as a couple to go out, but I'm just, after work, I'm just really tired. And so I'm not ready to go out until, 10, 11 I'm not the one with insomnia, so I need to get my rest before work. So I don't know, she kind of took that as a personal attack, and she was saying about how, we become old people. You see in commercials, you only just sit on the front porch, and do you want me to take up knitting? And I mean, I'm just I do want to go out with her, but I'm just mentally spent by the end of the day, Sure. So that's kind of what, I guess, the tipping point. That was, I don't know, a month or so ago, and we had this kind of, I don't know, it's not like a full bore fight, but a disagreement where we weren't having a civil conversation, and that led me to, the last, like I said, the last couple of weeks, these 4 times, and I've woken up and she's not been there, and just kind of says, I'm just dealing with my insomnia.
Yeah. I can understand being concerned in that moment. Has she dealt with insomnia in the past? I mean, you guys have been married for 11 years, so if she ever had insomnia before, what would she do?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. This is something that, as long as we've been a couple, I've always been able to sleep like the dead. And that's unfortunately something she doesn't have, is the ability to sleep through the night. So the insomnia is not the thing that's throwing me off. It's just the weird charges, the weird times in the morning in the bank account. So you can't really, just as merchant services, it doesn't say, okay. It doesn't say what particular grocery store or gas station or, fill in the blank. It just has a merchant services.
Okay, now that feels
of course, yeah.
Okay. You already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that she's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, our way of saying thank you for shopping, and see if she sends them to you or to somebody else, okay?
Hey, better you than me.
Yeah. All right, man. Like I said, hope she's not cheating, but we'll find out for you right after this. You're right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and Bill is on the phone. He thinks that his wife, Kathy, of 11 years might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to him or to somebody else. But first, Bill, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Well, like you said, my wife and I have been married 11 years. I hope she's not cheating, but I'm looking for an answer on why she's dealing with her insomnia, which is a thing that I've known about for as long as we've been together. And these past couple of weeks, when I've asked her about it, she's kind of brushed me off. And then when I've looked into our bank account, I've seen weird charges at weird times in the morning that I can't readily explain away. And she doesn't seem too willing to divulge information about.
That's the shady part. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll call her right now and see if we can figure it out for you, man. You ready?
Hey, fingers crossed.
All right. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jordan calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member, Kathy.
Yes, this is she.
Hello, Kathy. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling just to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Yep.
Okay. Awesome. What did I win?
Oh, maybe you haven't seen the signs. So every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new floral department. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and card to be delivered to anybody that you want to within the United States, absolutely free.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thank you for shopping. We really do appreciate your business. If you know who you want to send them to, I can take down the information in just a couple minutes. I can do it over the phone.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll have you send them to my husband, so.
Okay, what's your husband's name?
Bill.
Hey, would you like to put anything on a card to Bill?
Sure. Should I just tell you? Or?
Yeah, I can put it down. How long you guys been together?
Oh, we've been together about 11 years now.
Oh, wow. That's a long one. If I was with somebody for 11 years, sometimes I probably wouldn't help myself, but, be window shopping a little bit.
No, you're in it for the long haul, there's ups and downs, and,
I just wondered if you ever cheat on your husband or anything like that.
No.
Not ever think about it ever.
Wait, what is going on?
What's going on is this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
We do a segment that's called To Catch a Cheater. So if somebody suspects their significant other of cheating, they see who they send flowers to. And your husband, Bill, is actually on the phone.
What? Oh, my gosh. What is going on?
Well,
wait, you think I'm cheating on you?
Well, hon, you don't tell me where you're going, and then I've noticed the money that's been going from our bank account. It doesn't say like where you're getting the money out of. It just see the money leaving the account, and you're not telling me where you're at. So I don't know what you're doing, and it's been not like a one-time thing or a couple times. It's been consistent here. So I didn't know where to turn or where to look. So surprise.
Oh, babe, I'm sorry that you have gone through this much trouble. And I've been sneaking out, if you will, but I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you. Okay. I just, what I deal with at night, and I get bored, and I don't like going to bars, and you're a boring moron, but I love you. And we still have fun when we go out. Right. So I don't want to go to like bars and stuff without you. So instead, I've been going to the casino. Okay. That's me coming clean too. I will order just like a drink or two and sit there for a little bit, and it zones me out. And I can relax and then come home and get some decent sleep. But I promise I am not out partying. I mean, I don't know how else to prove it. I am not cheating on you. I feel bad that I have to do this and that I've been lying to you. But at the same time, the reason why I haven't told you is because I know that you'd A, probably stay up and wait for me, or B, you'd insist on coming to the casino with me. And then you'd hate it the whole time. Right. And I'd rather that you just stay home and you sleep and just let me do what I need to do. And, so that's why I haven't told you. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I hope you're not upset.
I guess seeing Lady Luck is better than seeing another man. I'm a little,
yeah.
I'm a little like, I know that I'm asleep, and I would wait up for you if I knew that's where you were. So, I am I mean, yeah, I'm a little kind of hurt that you don't want me to go to the casino with you, but I don't want you also like, whatever o'clock and then walking around the house, not, just not even be able to count sheep or anything. So, and honestly, hon, I mean, if something really did happen and let's say, God forbid, and you didn't make it home before I woke up, I mean, what am I, if I don't know where you are and, if you're at the casino and something happened, at least I would know that's where you were, but just kind of being MIA, you know what I mean? Like you could be 3 states away,
I get it. I get it. Listen, now it's working for me for now, and it's working. And now there's no hiding. Maybe every once in a while you can come with me if you really want.
Once in a while.
I did actually I have a really good night last night, and I can actually even afford to take us on a little trip.
That's one way to soften the blow. Honey, I lied to you, but I won money.
Vegas. Take a trip to Vegas.
I won money. I think we deserve to have fun and get out. And why don't, we've been talking about taking a beach trip, and we should just do it.
Well, let's not say how much money you won, but a beach trip seems like a good amount.
All right, pack your bags then.
Well, I guess I'm glad that I thought you were cheating since we got a vacation out of it.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time.
To Catch a Cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
Kristen is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 2 years named Andrew might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Kristen, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's going on? Why do you think Andrew's cheating?
Things have been great in our relationship, other than this conversation that I had with a friend of mine a while back. His name is Max. We were having brunch. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like a week ago. And I guess I have to say he's gay. So he found something on his phone, and he said, I really have to talk to you about this. And so I was like, okay, great. I wasn't stressed. I thought, okay, let's just go to brunch. Max showed me that Andrew is on Grindr.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And if anybody doesn't know, Grindr is a dating site where guys meet other guys. Girls meet other girls too. It's a same-sex dating site.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my husband is on it. And Max told me that he tried to match with Andrew just to see what he was doing. Mm-hmm. But he either didn't see it or, knew that he should have matched with him because he didn't respond.
Did he have, or does he have like a detailed profile? So he's got his photo. Is everything filled out?
So on his profile, it said that he was in a relationship. I don't know why you would be on a dating app if you were in a relationship, obviously, but then you would say it. It's just weird. Wouldn't you lie about that?
Well, it's kind of more of a hookup app, I believe.
It's like the Tinder.
Okay.
Yeah,
thing.
essentially. So it's for hooking up.
But would you want to hook up with someone that's in a relationship?
People do it all the time.
Yeah.
Me personally, no, but it happens all the time.
But would you swipe right on someone who's in, that's what I don't get. Why would you put that in you're in a relationship?
Because that way you don't have any strings attached. There's not going to be no problems. You can just have a transaction and not worry about what happens later.
And I'm guessing you haven't asked him about this.
No, not yet. I didn't know what to do. Because if he is closeted, I want to know.
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah. And he hasn't ever said anything about wanting to try something with another guy or being unhappy or anything. And I didn't know just how to go about confronting him with this. Because it's not even it's just he's cheating, but now he may want to be with a man. So I didn't know. I emailed you. I want to figure out what's going on.
Would you be open if he wanted to have both?
I don't know if I'm ready to think about that yet.
Yeah,
I haven't. I'm not.
We'll see what it is first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good point.
Yeah.
So do you think his friends know about this? Do you think anybody else knows about this other than your friend?
I don't know if he doesn't really have any friends that are gay that would be on the app to see that. I do. Which is interesting because he knows that I have gay friends that are on Grindr. So I don't know how he could not have thought of this if he's going to be so deceitful.
Could someone be using his picture? I've known sometimes it's like catfishing. Like,
But it's got information about him, like the town he lives in, that he's a realtor. Like, it's got his info on it. So,
Okay.
I mean, that would have to be a very convincing stalker.
Yeah, somebody who knows him, right? To know that. Okay, well,
Yeah.
we'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Kristen is on the phone and she thinks that her husband of 2 years named Andrew might be messing around. So in a minute, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those flowers to Kristen or to somebody else. But before we do that, Kristen, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Gosh, so I've been married, like you said, and my friend Max took me to brunch the other day. He's active on Grindr and said that, well, he showed me that my husband has a profile on Grindr that I obviously didn't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That definitely is. A little bit alarming. Uh-huh.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Ready as I'll ever be. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Andrew.
That's me speaking. Yeah, what can I help you with?
Andrew, hello. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's winner. Thank you so much for your business. You hear us talking over here?
Yeah, what? I didn't enter anything.
Congratulations. No, you won the flowers.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates or candy, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States.
Wow, that's really nice of you guys. Thank you. Okay.
I can take the information over the phone. What I would need to do is just get some information from you. I can do that right now if you have it.
I can do it over the phone. Totally. I got a second.
Great. First thing I would need from you would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to.
That would be Kristen.
Alrighty. And anything you want to write on a card?
Yeah. Just something simple like, love you, baby. See you tonight.
Oh, that's sweet. Is that same last name there? Is that your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Great. How long have you guys been married?
We've been married for 2 years.
Okay. Well, now I'll let you know that this is not a grocery store at all. My name is Jubal, and I'm from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, whole show's here. I'm Nina.
hi, and I'm Victoria.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. And we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, we can try to catch them by who they send flowers to. And your wife...
I don't think my wife is cheating on me, no.
No, yeah, it's not that. She suspects that you might be doing something, and she's actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
This is really strange. Babe? You there?
Hi. Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi, I would never, ever in a million years cheat on you. Are you, what are you thinking? Why do you think I'm cheating on you?
Okay, so remember how I went to brunch with Max the other week?
Yeah.
He showed me your profile, Andrew.
I don't understand. Which profile are you talking about? Facebook? Instagram?
The Grindr. The Grindr.
Why is that funny?
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I get it. I completely get it. Wait, did he try to match with me?
Yeah, to figure out what you were up to.
Oh my God. Oh, I didn't see his request. I just honestly should have. That would have been hilarious. Honey, babe, I am not gay and I am not cheating. And
full transparency, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this earlier. So a colleague of mine told me about real estate agents finding clients on these dating websites and dating apps.
What? Really?
How?
Yes. No, it's completely like just for networking. There is no relationship, no dating, no sex involved, just potential clients. And I legitimately just wanted to try it out. And also, full transparency, I'm on Bumble and Hinge too.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
People do that. People do that. Like it's like a marketing place now. It's crazy.
But how?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Do they have to put a disclaimer on the profile?
No, they match with people, and then when they start messaging, it's like you promote whatever you want to promote.
That doesn't feel right.
But I don't think I'd want you to be my realtor if I also tried to hook up with you.
It could be fun, but you know.
Oh, okay.
Babe, why would you tell me that?
I'll be honest, there was a weird way of just introducing you to it, and I didn't know if it was actually going to go anywhere with some of these potential clients. It actually has, in a completely professional, real estate-centric way.
Really?
And yes, I've actually sold a few properties based off matches I've had on Hinge. Bumble has yet to hit. And Grindr, I think twice. I can show you these when I get home. Like, feel free to go through my dating profile. You're totally allowed.
God.
I'm sorry to ask this question, Andrew. I'd never heard of this before. So do the people that match with you understand that you're not trying to date them, that you're just trying to sell them?
Yes, they do understand that. Maybe not right away. Like a few people have tried to flirt with me, but I very quickly locked that down. And like address what I'm looking for, which is very consensual sales.
Also an ego boost. He's getting matched with all these people that are initially attracted to you. Okay, Andrew. Ego and sales?
I don't really want you like talking with other women who want to sleep with you. I don't know about that.
I hear you. And I can show you my opening line, which is always, I am not here for anything romantic or physical. It includes verbiage like that in there. I make it very clear from the get-go that none of this is to lead or can ever lead to anything romantic or physical. I promise you.
Okay.
Look, there's nothing to worry about from the money that I've been getting from this. I have actually been keeping a little surprise from you, but I guess I can tell you here. I have booked us a trip to France.
Whoa.
With all the money that I've gotten off of this, and I want that to be proof in the pudding that the only romantic things to come out of all of these profiles is between you and me.
We're going to France?
France. Paris, France.
Well, congratulations, Kristen. He's not cheating. He is on the dating apps, and I guess he'll have to prove to you that he's just there for real estate, but you also get to go to France.
Yeah, congratulations.
Wait, when are we going to France?
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater. First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Bailey is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Sean. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Bailey, how long has it been since you heard from Sean?
Hi, yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a long time.
Have you tried to talk to him?
No, I mean, he told me at the end of the date, when he kissed my cheek, he said, I'll call you. And, you know, I really like men who follow up and keep their word. So I was really trying to give him that chance. And in the first week, I wasn't worried because people get busy with work. But now it's been 2 weeks. So I do feel like he's forgotten about me or something.
Oh, I get that. How was the date? Why don't you tell us about that and how you met him?
Yeah, okay. Well, I matched with him on Hinge, and he actually reached out because he saw that I went to high school with one of his college buddies.
So I thought that was kind of like a quirky little connection. And he's not like my usual type because he's not like a 10 out of 10 or anything, but he has a really sweet face.
Okay.
And he was funny in the messages, so I gave him a chance. I was like, obviously it's not working what I'm doing, so I'm gonna try this. But the date was actually really lovely. It was 3 hours long on a Thursday, so I thought that everything was like really good signs. But he asked me out to a steak restaurant. Yeah, it was so good. It was like fancy. So we dressed up and we made it feel cute. And he was a total gentleman. Like as soon as I got out of my car, he was like there. He opened doors for me. It was perfect. And I'm actually surprised by how much I liked him because yeah, like I said, he's not my normal type, but like I haven't felt this kind of potential in such a long time because he's patient, he's kind. I guess I'm just like scared that maybe he thinks I'm high maintenance or something.
Is there a reason that he would think that?
Well, like when the steak came out, like I ordered rare because I know how to order steak, obviously. And it came back medium rare. And normally, like, I wouldn't have made such a big deal about it, but like it's a fancy steak restaurant. They should know the difference between those things. So I apologize, and I explained how steak's supposed to be rare, and I told Sean that too. And he was again a gentleman, so he waited until my new steak came out. So I'm sure his must have been kind of cold by the time we ate. And I tried to tell him to eat his, but he insisted. But I don't know. I probably should have just eaten it. I kind of feel dumb. I should have eaten it medium rare. It's not the end of the world. It's not like they smothered it in ketchup or something. But it's a good steak. It's how it should be eaten. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess he ordered his medium, but I wasn't judging. I really hope he didn't think I was judging, even though he did it wrong. But it's fine.
Okay.
How did you ask, Bailey? I think maybe it's not high maintenance, to get your meal right. Everybody wants that, especially if you're spending a lot of money at a restaurant. But if you're just excuse me, garçon, can you fix my steak? I mean, I could see that was a problem. But were you nice about it?
No, I think I'm always nice. Yeah, I just politely said this wasn't, what I ordered, and I asked for a new one with a smile,
Okay. So you weren't rude to the waitstaff or anything?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
And didn't tell him medium is just not the right way to order it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was to Sean.
Any other things that you can think of that might be a reason he might not call you back?
Honestly, no. I mean, the conversation stalled a few times, but I can talk, so that was fine.
Okay. That's pretty normal, especially on a first date.
Yeah. We'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yep. We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Bailey is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Sean, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Bailey, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so I met Sean on Hinge. We had a lovely 3-hour date. He told me he'd call me at the end, and I have not heard from him since.
And you think it might be because of your steak?
Yes, I think it might be because I ordered my steak rare and I got it back medium rare, and I just wanted a new one.
But you didn't freak out about it, though?
I did not. I did not freak out. I was perfectly calm and collected.
But you did mention that Sean ordered his medium, and that wasn't right.
True. That was true.
Okay.
I did do that.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sean, please?
Yeah, this is Sean. What's up?
Sean, hey, man, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Sean. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, a little bit, actually. What is this about, though?
Well, we do a segment on the show called The First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Okay. Who do you think it is?
Is it Bailey?
Yes, it is Bailey. You want to tell us why you're ghosting Bailey?
Yeah, yeah, I'll get into it. I'm a little disappointed. I had to ghost. See, in my mind, I thought that she was going to be great. I thought the date was going to be great. We had like some mutual friends in common, but when we got there, she started nitpicking at everything, and I thought it was a little cute at first, and then it got to be a little too much,
Like, what was she nitpicking?
Oh man, like everything. But okay, so we sit down, and the first thing she did was like refold the napkins. And that's one of the things that I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. That's the skill, and maybe like a little neurotic.
Refolded the napkins? That's what you said?
Yeah, dude. Refolded the napkins.
That is a skill, though, if they do them fancy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a skill. I get it. But it's also like you're about to use that napkin.
Yeah.
And so I didn't think that part of that.
Okay, fair.
I was like, okay, you're a little quirky. That's cool. I like quirkiness. And then it started to get a little weird because she kept asking the server to turn the piano off, like down. First it was like, hey, excuse me, the music's a little loud. Can you turn it down? And the server was like, it was a piano. It's a piano. It's not possible. Honestly, in my mind, it wasn't even that loud. But I was like, all right, whatever. And 10 minutes later, she asked the same question, like, can you turn the piano down a little? And the same server, and he looks at me like, what's going on here?
This is a joke.
And told her the same thing. It's a piano. We can't turn it down. Sorry for your inconvenience. And then she told him about how she had one growing up, and there was a way that they had to tune it so it wasn't loud, or maybe they should throw a blanket over it so noise won't come off. I'm like, what?
Okay, so this was just really loud for her.
Yeah, it's also like, who does that?
I've never really had anybody ask the piano to be turned down before, but
I haven't heard of that either, no.
Okay, so what are you doing while she's asking the server to throw a blanket over a piano?
I'm really embarrassed at this point because it's a little weird because I've never been in a situation like that. We're in their establishment. Anyway, so I stepped in and like changed the subject a little bit. And then I realized maybe she doesn't like loud music, but this wasn't an EDM concert. It was a restaurant with a piano.
Okay.
And it's on the other side of the building too. So it wasn't even close to us.
Did she tell you that she was sensitive to noises?
No. And she didn't seem bothered by it until just like a server came around, and then she like flipped switch, and it was a little weird. It's weird to me, but she's a nice girl, but that kind of intensity and nitpickiness, it's a little bit too much for me.
So basically you thought she was high maintenance.
That's your words, not mine.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for telling us, Sean. Now I'll let you know that Bailey is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew it was a really big red flag, actually, that he ordered his steak medium. Like, no real man would do that. You think I'm too intense? Really? Is that what you're going with?
Hey, you're particular, which is fine.
I actually like men who like women who know what they want. So if you want some wishy-washy chick, maybe you should date someone young 20s instead of someone who's established and 30.
Wait, what?
Well, he clearly doesn't like a girl who knows what she wants. So, you're not even really a 10. Like, I gave you a chance, dude. Have you seen me?
Ouch. One, coming after me like totally not cool in front of like a live audience.
You just said that I was intense and nitpicky and high maintenance. You agreed.
So you're coming at me at my looks? Because
you're also a liar because you said you'd call. Like, why don't you just say, hey, you know what? Just like you said, I know what I want. I'm going to tell you what I want. Why'd you lie to me? Like, that's such a sad move. Like, it makes sense that you have a purse puppy instead of a real dog.
What?
Hey, you can talk whatever you want about me, but you can't. Please don't go after Misty, my dog. That's totally not cool.
Oh.
At that point, she's not a dog. She's a cat.
No, she's literally a freaking dog. Your weird particularities and preferences clearly don't match with me. I don't need to really defend myself. You're like making yourself look bad. And like, what kind of person asked a restaurant to turn down the piano? Would it have a blanket? Really? What kind of people have blankets and bring blankets to restaurants, or have restaurants that have blankets that are going to put it over their own piano? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
What kind of person thinks that other people's hearing sensitivity is their problem? Like, that didn't affect you at all.
Look,
like, the fact that my ears hurt makes you embarrassed? Like, that's pathetic, dude.
You can wear headphones and go eat at Chili's. You don't have to go to a steak restaurant.
Chili's is actually louder, so no thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hey, Sean, would you like another date with Bailey? We'll pay for it.
Sure, Bailey. You want to go out again?
What?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
She's in.
I feel like neither of you are serious.
That was sarcastic, right?
It was definitely sarcastic.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Olivia is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years named Ryan might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Olivia, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? Why do you think Ryan's cheating?
Hi, everybody. Okay, so Ryan and I have been together. We've been married for 3 years. We met in college. He was a party guy. He was party guy Rye. So I'm used to that. With him, he still kind of goes out with his friends, and when he does, he always seems to go over the edge a bit. But it's usually just, the cops are called or they're pulled over or something of that sort. Okay, I went away for a business trip a week ago, and I just got back, so this is all just happening. I got back on Saturday, and I feel like Ryan may have gone over the limit this time.
Really?
Yeah. So I get back. I get back from my trip. I'm exhausted. And the very next day, Sunday, I get up, I go out, I'm going to go to the gym, and there's a note on my car. And I'm like, what is this? I pick it up. I think it's nothing, just whatever, disgruntled advertisement or disgruntled neighbor or whatever. But it's a note that says, I think your husband had another woman over while you were gone.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, excuse me. So at first I'm like, what is this? What is this nonsense? It doesn't pertain to me. How dare you? This is garbage. Leave me without. I didn't think it pertained to me, but I was curious and there was more written there. So I read it and kind of hoping that I'm getting some gossip from another neighbor, that this isn't me.
Right.
Yeah.
But whoever they are described in detail things that came from and out of my particular apartment, which was there was yelling inside from Ryan and another person. And then there was a woman ran out of my apartment. And then following her was Ryan. And Ryan's yelling slurs. God, this sounds awful. This sounds so disturbing.
Wait, really quick. Does it say that it's Ryan for sure? Or does it say some guy in your apartment?
It just says your husband. I'm sorry. It says your husband.
Okay.
So that he ran after this woman yelling things that sounded inappropriate. And then she kept going and he ran in and slammed the door.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this has to be someone close by. It can't be if they're hearing yelling and slamming doors, then it was close by. And for them to particularly say it was my husband, my house, that's kind of seems like it's accurate.
Right.
Does it feel like something that, does Ryan get worked up? Does he get upset? Does it sound like something that he would do?
No, that's why this whole thing is kind of weird. Yes, Ryan and his friends are giant jerks when they get together, okay? That's when I usually see his bro-y side, he's a bro, and they yell, but it's always but to me, it just sounds like a bunch of cavemen. It doesn't sound like anything that anybody should ever even pay attention to. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Well, if he was yelling at this woman, does it seem like cheating still or something else?
I don't know, but for me to think that first of all, a girl over that I know nothing about, that right there is not cool. And for somebody to be running out of my apartment, what happened? No girl just leaves a situation like that And there's no reason why a man should be yelling after a girl unless he didn't get something that he wanted from her.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So, like, to me, my brain has been running a mile a minute, filling in the blanks here. And let me tell you, they just keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so we'll do the usual. We'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
All right.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Olivia is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years, named Ryan, might have cheated while she was out of town on business. So we're going to see if we can catch him. We're going to call him in a second and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Olivia, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Olivia, why don't you break down again why you think he might be cheating?
I went out of town. When I got home, the day after, there was a note on my car from an anonymous writer detailing an incident that happened apparently in my apartment, apparently with my husband, of a woman running out with him yelling behind her and then running back in and slamming the door.
That's alarming.
That's enough for me to want to know what the heck happened.
Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Ryan.
Yes, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. Thank you so much for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner.
I won flowers.
Maybe you don't know this, but every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member to say thank you very much for shopping with us, and we appreciate your business by gifting you 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States.
Oh, cool. Well, that's awesome.
Here's how it works. I just get the information from you in a matter of minutes over the phone, and then we can get those delivered from you. If you know who you're going to send them to right now, I'm prepared to take that information.
No, send them to my wife. Her name is Olivia, okay?
Okay. Anything you want to put on a card to Olivia?
Yeah, tell her I'm glad you're home, and it's been boring as hell without my partner in crime.
I guess now I'll let you know that this is not the grocery store.
Okay.
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. And we do a segment on our show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, you see who they send flowers to. And your wife, Olivia, is actually on the other line, on the phone listening, and wants to talk to you.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
I'll let her say it. Olivia?
Hey, babe.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Well, okay, so I was gone last week, obviously, and I received an anonymous note on my car detailing some activities that may have happened while I was gone, and about a possible house guest that you had that were not the guys. So do you have, can you explain to me who you had over last week? And I mean everybody.
Nobody. I've been working the whole time. Like, while you were gone. Why am I like being set up or something?
You're full of okay, babe. I have a note here that describes yelling inside of the apartment between you and a female running out of the apartment with you running after her, calling her names, her continuing going, and you slamming the door on the way in. Now, those are way too detailed for somebody to just make up. So I think you're full of shit.
No, I'm not full of shit. That could be like the wrong car or something. I've been working the entire time you were gone, okay?
Okay, there's something else here that I haven't told anybody about because I was waiting for you to sit here and tell me that you didn't do anything. When I was unpacking, putting my stuff away in the closet, I found a high-heeled shoe that is not mine.
That's your response?
Right.
What?
Right.
Everybody chill out. Jesus. Olivia, first off, I didn't sleep with nobody, okay? I didn't sleep with anybody.
Who was it?
All right, you know Jay and Brent, right? My buddies, been friends since 4th grade.
Yeah, great guys.
They came over.
Great
we
guys.
threw a little party. We were hanging out.
A party?
What? All right. Brent ordered an escort, okay? And she scanned the money. She took the money. She ran out, and she went down the street. And it wasn't even me. Jay went out. He was yelling at her. He was calling her every name in the book.
Why did your friend order an escort to your apartment?
Or you just lied about it.
Look, you know Jay and Brent, all right? And it's not like she's a hooker or anything. She's an escort. She comes over. She does a little dance.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
And she did. She stole Jay's wallet and ran out with this. To our house. Yeah, it's our house.
You allowed, I don't care who ordered what. You allowed an escort in the house, and you got, oh my, and there's a shoe. Her shoe is
all right,
in my closet.
She's not even an escort. She's a stripper. Chill out.
Oh, dude,
Chill out.
What?
We're going from nobody to an escort to
a
she's a stripper.
And she didn't even strip. I told you. She stole the money and she ran out. I don't know what the hell. Her pimp was in the car out there waiting for her.
So she was a hooker?
Not really. I don't think so.
You order a woman to sleep with her.
What the hell?
Well, Olivia, stop. You do this all the time. Calm down. Explain yourself. What do you want me? What are you trying to?
Buddy, you're the one you're the. Oh no.
I didn't screw anybody. I didn't even see any cans. Okay.
I didn't even see any cans.
He says, to be clear, she
Oh
didn't
my
strip.
gosh.
She didn't strip. No, she didn't.
A long time before you see any cans. But listen, I don't care what you have to say, but we are done. We are done.
Whoa.
Disgusting. You can keep the filthy skank-ridden apartment that you brought an escort into. All right? We're done.
Bull. No, we're not. You do this all the time. We are not done.
What do you mean we do this all the time? Do you do this all the time?
You do this all the time. You freak out. You go to your mom's house. You come back in 5 days. Come on, Olivia.
Maybe I have a boyfriend who orders escorts to our house.
I ain't your boyfriend. I'm your husband. Jesus.
Oh, God.
He said to be clear.
Wow. Okay. Well, it does sound like you guys got stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
But at least now, Olivia, you know what happened, sort of.
And who was screaming?
Yeah, that was Jay. It wasn't me. I don't do that crap anyway.
So I don't scream after hookers or escorts or strippers.
Yeah, I don't scream after hookers. They leave. If they leave, that's what you paid them for. So.
Oh God. Oh God. I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired for this, Ryan. I'm tired. I'm done. I got work to do.
We'll let you guys figure this out.
Good luck.
Olivia, thank you for, I'm glad you got some answers.
Yeah. I guess.
What are you going to do with the shoe?
I touched the shoe. I touched it. I've been in my house. Did she use the bathroom? This is, oh my God, this is disgusting. Oh my God.
Come
and
on.
I touched it. I picked up the shoe and I touched it.
It's fine. It wouldn't be the first time you touch a hooker's shoe. Just chill.
What?
Oh my God.
Chelsea's on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of a year named Fabian might be cheating on her. So in a second, we'll see if we can catch him. But first, Chelsea, tell us what's going on. Why do you think Fabian's cheating?
So I typically would never think he would cheat on me, but 2 weeks ago something happened that has just made me question everything. Just a little shady. So at 2 a.m, I got a phone alert on my, like the Ring camera.
Yeah.
And that someone was out on the front door, And I didn't recognize the person, but she was clearly drunk, just really drunk, and could barely stand up straight. I kind of nudged Fabian awake and I showed him the feed, and he looked panicked and ran downstairs. He started talking to her and she was crying and yelling at him to let her in. It seemed like that's what it seemed like. And after a couple minutes, he walked back upstairs and went to bed. I asked him who it was. He just said it was some drunk woman that was at the wrong house, and he reassured me that it was no big deal. So I trusted that. We've never really had trust issues before, so I was like, okay, I guess that's weird, but okay. But something was just irking me about it, so I kind of wouldn't let it go. And then the day after that, I looked at the Ring camera again, and I saw that there was the weird drunk girl back. And the next day, and Fabian came to the door and greeted her, and they talked for a few minutes, and he gave her something, and then she left. So now I'm just wondering, who is this girl? How could I figure out, is he cheating? I mean, he has to know who she is, I would assume.
That it feels like he knows her just from those interactions. The second time, was she drunk also, or she just showed up?
I couldn't really tell if she was drunk, but she looked a little pissed off and irate and just not, you know, I don't know if she was drunk or just mad.
Could you tell at all what it was that he gave her?
I couldn't tell at all. It was really small and I couldn't make out in the footage what it was. And then she left after that. And I don't know. I haven't told him that I know about this footage.
Did you listen to the audio from the camera?
No, unfortunately, mine doesn't have the audio. It's just like the basic camera function. So you just get to see it. And yeah, you can't hear anything. I wish, because then I might have some answers.
Yeah. So when she left that second time after he gave her something, did she look like still angry or kind of more at peace?
She looked more relieved, like once whatever he gave her something, whatever it is he gave her. I just can't tell. I mean, I really never thought he would cheat on me. We have a very like open and honest relationship. We talk about everything and we're really good friends. So just never thought he would cheat on me. So now I'm just wondering who this girl is. I would love for him to explain himself to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Outside of that, has he been acting different towards you? I mean, seeing her is very alarming.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed a difference. It was just this weird thing and I can't shake it. It's driving me crazy. I want to know what's going on and who she is, and do I have anything to worry about?
Who's the weird drunk girl?
And you haven't asked him about the second time she showed up?
No, I haven't even told him I know about it. I didn't really know how to confront it. I'm not very confrontational, so I thought you guys can kind of ease the confrontation and kind of help me maybe a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll do the usual. We'll call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Chelsea is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of a year named Fabian might be cheating on her. And we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Chelsea, or to somebody else. And we'll see if we can catch him cheating. Before we do that, though, Chelsea, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so we have been together for 4 years, living together for a few years. I'm married for a year now, and we've never had issues like this before or any trust issues. But yeah, I saw in the Ring camera that there was a really drunk girl one night at 2:00 in the morning, and she came back the next day and they had a small interaction. And obviously he knows this girl. I don't know if it's someone he's seeing or who she is or what the deal is, but I really need to know.
Okay. You ready for us to try and see if we can figure it out?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Fabian.
Speaking.
Hi, Fabian, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big thank you very much for being such a loyal customer. Congratulations, you're this month's winner.
Thank you.
You know
so
who you
much.
want to send them to?
Send what to?
Oh, the flowers. Every single month. Maybe you didn't know this. Every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. You've actually won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Wow. I never win anything. Thank you. Yeah, I know who I want to send it to.
Oh, great. That was going to be my next question. So I can do that over the phone in just a couple of minutes. If you want to do that right now, I'm prepared to do that, or I can call you back.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Great. First thing I'll need from you is just the name, first and last of the person you'd like to send them to. And then if you want to put anything on a card, and after that, we'll get the address and be good to go.
The name is Melanie.
And anything you want to put on a card to Melanie?
Yeah. Can you please write, I'm sorry about the other night. I'll make it up to you. Promise.
Who the hell is Melanie?
Chelsea?
Yes, I would like to know who Melanie is. I can't even believe my ears right now.
Yeah, Fabian, this is actually the Jubal Show, and that's your wife. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think somebody's cheating on you, you see who they send flowers to. So,
wait, Chelsea. Okay, first off, I'm aware of the show To Catch a Cheater before, so I know how things work. And I swear, I am not cheating. I promise you, I am not cheating.
Well, I saw the footage from the other day. I mean, that drunk woman that you said I had nothing to worry about, you said she was just at the wrong house. Yeah, she came back. I saw the footage, and you gave her something. What did you give her? Who is this person?
Okay, like, I promise I can explain. Just so, Melanie is my friend Matt's girlfriend. Remember, I talked about her before. She's a total absolute mess. They're always fighting, and half the time they're breaking things.
Is Melanie the girl at the door?
A disaster. Yeah, that is the girl at the door.
Why does she come to you?
Yeah, and why at 2 a.m. did she show up at our doorstep?
Okay, well, so that night, you know, they were fighting at the bar, and I got there around 10-ish, and they were already like full explosion. You know, just she was drunk and was getting even drunker. And so Matt gave me her keys so she wouldn't drive home because he didn't want her to like get in an accident. And I guess she just Ubered to our place late at night and was banging on the door when she was asking for her keys. And I didn't want her to drink and drive, so I said no, that you had to come back the next day.
Well, why did you lie to me in the first place when she was there at 2 a.m.? Why did you say it was just some girl who had the wrong address? Why would you say that? It doesn't make any sense.
Hey, it was 2 a.m. I was half asleep and I didn't want to get into the whole thing right then. I swear there's like nothing going on between me and this woman. I literally just wanted to have this solution to get this out of the way and keep you out of it because I felt like they're so messy. I just didn't want the mess to go into us. Like,
I don't know, Fabian. I'm not buying this. It sounds really fishy and sketchy. Something isn't adding up here. Why would you give Melanie those roses? Like, please. And then you wrote a note. I'll make it up to you. I promise. What is that about? How could you do this to me?
That was actually part of my revenge because Matt made me get tangled in this whole situation. So I did feel bad that I had to turn Melanie away without giving her keys.
This is actual bullshit. Seriously, I know when you're lying. I can tell when you're lying, how your voice sounds. I know you are not being honest with me right now. No, you have to tell me the truth. What is actually going on here? Seriously, because I'm at my wit's end now.
Okay, it didn't mean anything. Okay, I'm sorry.
What didn't mean anything? What are you talking about?
It was an accident.
How do you accidentally? What was an accident? What did you do? Tell me.
Like I said, we should talk later.
We're not talking later. You can get us out right now. You can tell me what happened because obviously something happened. You obviously cheated on me. That's what happened here. I knew I should trust my instincts.
Okay, we were drunk and now she thinks she loves me.
What?
Drunk doing what? Like, what are you talking about? You guys were drunk, so did you guys hook up? When did you hook up? That night? The first night that she was there for 2 a.m.? What did you give her? Was it really her keys?
No, it was...
What are you talking about? You need to tell me details. We've only been married for a year. Are you serious right now?
Imagine how I feel. I never thought I would do that to you.
Wow. You want pity right now for cheating on me? Are you serious? How could you do this? I don't understand. Like, I thought we had such a good, honest relationship. I never would have pictured this ever happening, and I just couldn't shake it. I thought something was weird about this girl. It just didn't feel right to me. What did you guys do? Where did you hook up? Is this your friend's girlfriend and you're hooking up with your friend's girlfriend? Is this real right now or is it some random girl?
Do you really want all the details? Do you really want all the details? Yeah, I want the details.
Right, I deserve to know.
It happened a month ago. It's been going on every Sunday.
What? Whoa.
Are you serious? You told me you were hanging out with the guys on Sunday.
I know. And I was with Matt, but then when he passed out, Melly and I would peel away.
Oh my God, this is so messy. You're insane. I can't believe that you would do this to me. I can't.
I mean, I think we can get past this, right?
No, we cannot get past this. This is like way too much. I never would have expected this to happen. We can't.
We're done. You want to throw away our 4 years together over?
You threw away our 4 years together. You threw away this marriage. You threw that away, not me. On some stupid girl who can't even stand up straight half the time. I don't even know what the 2 times she was half drunk. I don't know.
Yeah, I know she's a mess, but I'm a mess too sometimes. I guess messes attract each other.
I'm not gonna love this mess anymore.
A guy makes one mistake and it's all over.
One mistake? That is not one mistake. That's several mistakes. And the fact that you sent her flowers and, like, have fun with it then. You threw away this marriage. Don't blame that on me.
I'm hanging up on him. I'm can't listen to another little bit of that. Chelsea, I'm so sorry.
Dude, I feel like this is the best thing that could have ever happened to you, Chelsea. This guy is like full-blown pathological gaslighting machine.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I was, I don't know, scammed. I mean, I guess you have to trust your instincts because there was something just telling me about that video that something was off. And I really never thought he would cheat on me. I thought we had a good relationship, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm glad you guys helped me figure this out. I really appreciate that.
Well, let us know if you need anything else, okay?
Thank you so much.
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes. A very special episode is Stranger Than Fiction.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective. These Canadian cops trying to solve this mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
Listen to Very Special Episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. Now, we're going to be rewatching and talking about every single episode, and we're going to break it down and give behind-the-scenes knowledge that a lot of people don't know, and we're going to be joined by special guests, including Larry David and Cheryl Hines, Richard Lewis, Bob Odenkirk, and so many more, and we're going to have clips, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.
One of the best shows of the year, according to Apple, Amazon, and Time, is...
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Hello. It's a great day at Insurance. This is Pete Eakins. Is this Mark?
Yes, this is him.
Hey, Mark. How you doing? My name is Pete. I'm calling from Insurance, and I have an update on your claim.
Well, yeah, man, I expect to be getting a lot, man. That's a major company that ran into me.
Yeah. We call that the golden goose in the insurance business when you have a driver of a delivery truck of a major company, rear end you or hit you in any way. I mean, you're going to get a big settlement.
Yes, sir.
So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, still recovering, but I'm feeling good.
All right. Well, don't get too excited and jump around and give yourself whiplash because I have got an update for you, my friend.
Well, yeah, man, go ahead and give me that because I know they got to be dishing out a lot right now because I know I saw them texting and driving. We got that already. He admitted to texting and driving and everything like that.
Yeah, I bet you that guy's having a tough time at work. I mean, that's a major company. You're going to cost them a lot if you're a delivery driver texting and driving on the job,
Yeah, man.
And I happen to be very good at my job, Mark. That's why it's my pleasure to call you and tell you that you are getting a lot of bread.
Oh, man, great.
Yes,
my
sir.
God, I really need this, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
And when I talk about bread, Mark, when I say bread, I mean for the rest of your life, you're not going to need any more bread.
Man, this is a blessing. I swear, man. Now, I didn't know I was getting that much, but since I am, I'm kind of happy that I got hit.
Yeah, I bet. So, hey, I have already come to terms and stuff, and I want to give you all that. But before I do, I just need one piece of information from you. All I need to know from you, and then we can put this baby to bed, is white or wheat. What is your favorite?
What do you mean white or wheat?
I mean white or wheat. Which do you prefer, sir? I can also do sourdough, I think.
Okay, when you say bread, right, you mean money, right? You mean money like the bread you hear in music on TV, like the word people use for money, bread? Are you talking about money, right?
I'm sorry for the confusion. You must have thought I was talking about cash. No, the company that hit you, that's a delivery truck. And did you know that one of the things they deliver is bread? And I was able to talk them into a lifetime supply of bread for you and your family. You'll never go breadless again for the rest of your life.
You did what? I don't know who you think you talking to.
Well,
this ain't no settlement, man. I don't know why you even calling my phone with this, man. I wanted you to go out here and get me actual money, bread. Like, what is wrong with you? I pray to God you ain't say yes to all of this because I'm not signing nothing. No.
Well, Okay, so this phone call, Mark, isn't going as quite like I expected it to. I thought you'd be very excited that as a representative from the insurance company, I was able to go to them and demand a lifetime supply of bread. And it's not going like I thought. But so I did go ahead and sign all the documents and approve it. So I don't think I can go back to them now and ask for money.
Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it, because I'm about to sue your ass. I'm going to be getting bread. I'm going to be getting money, real bread, from your insurance company and from you, from the rest of your life. Now, what's your name again?
I'm Pete.
Pete what? Because I'm coming after your job for this one. Pete what?
Eakins. So Pete Eakins is my name.
Pete Eakins?
Yes.
Pete Eakins. Pete Eakins. Pete Eakins. Pete Eakins? Your name is Peterkin? That is your name?
Yes, if you say it fast, it's Peterkins. Peterkins, yes.
Wow. Your people's really named you Peterkin?
No, they didn't actually. No, they didn't. Because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your wife set you up.
Yeah, this was going to be a very bad day for everybody. I was literally about to call the insurance company back and go ham.
She said you got in a car accident with a delivery vehicle, and she wanted to mess with you.
Man, look, as soon as I realized your name was Peterkin.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. Now, we're going to be rewatching and talking about every single episode, and we're going to break it down and give behind-the-scenes knowledge that a lot of people don't know, and we're going to be joined by special guests, including Larry David and Cheryl Hines, Richard Lewis, Bob Odenkirk, and so many more, and we're going to have clips, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts.
Hey, this is Dana Schwartz. You may know my voice from Noble Blood, Haleywood, or Stealing Superman. I'm hosting a new podcast, and we're calling it Very Special Episodes. A very special episode is Stranger Than Fiction.
It sounds like it should be the next season of True Detective. These Canadian cops trying to solve this mystery of who spiked the chowder on the Titanic set.
Listen to very special episodes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
One of the best shows of the year, according to Apple, Amazon, and Time, is back.
Now that we're getting back to normal-ish, COVID really did a number on us. Right? Mentally. Like I walk around and people can't even look anybody in the eye. People are dealing with so much anxiety. Anytime anybody has a helpful hint about mental health on TikTok, it goes viral with millions and millions and millions and millions of views. There's a reason for that, right? And I bring up, hey, I want to talk about more mental health stuff on the air. I want to talk about people struggling, but also in a positive way to let them know that they're not alone. Mm-hmm. And the consultants and the people that are in it for the business part, because I've never been in it for the business part, right? They go, you can't do that because ratings will go down because people don't want to feel good that way, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'll make you laugh for sure, right? You might laugh during this. What I'm saying is they say don't take risks and they say don't do this kind of stuff. And they say stay in a box and be somebody who we want you to be. And they don't want people to challenge things. And I've always been somebody who's about challenging things. I started talking about my struggles with mental health 10, 15 years ago. And back then, not that many people were talking about it, right? And back then, even, I would get, every single time I would do it, same thing. You shouldn't say that stuff on the air. How do you talk about depression? How do you talk about all this stuff, right? You shouldn't do that. And then I get message after message after message after message from people saying, thank you for saying something. So right now, because I know that we're in the middle of a mental health epidemic in this world. And I know that you are feeling lonely and alone. And I know that you are probably going to a job you don't want to go to, a job that doesn't take your mental health seriously enough. And they see you as a number and not as a person. And I want us all to not feel alone. If you're struggling with something, call up right now. 888-343-1061. 888-343-1061. If you're happy about something, call us up right now, 888-343-1061. Because if you don't know anything about me, I've been in and out, mostly in therapy since kindergarten, right? So I've had a head start on a lot of people, right? Not because of great reasons, but I have. And so I've devoted my life really to dissecting myself and dissecting emotions and doing all that, right? And I talk about it because I don't have any initials after my name. People think I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do. And I know that if I can't give you some advice, if Alex can't give you some advice, if Bennett can't give you some advice, if Victoria can't give you some advice, if Richard sitting in the corner of the room there being a weirdo can't give you some advice, then we can at least point you in the right direction, or you can hear from another listener who is also going through something similar, so you know that you're not alone. I think that's the biggest problem that's going on today is there's a lack of connection in the world, right? You hop on social media and they go, social media is great because people can feel connected, except social media for a lot of people makes you feel more disconnected. And then you see people living these lives that you want to live, which you can live any life you want. I want to show people that you're powerful enough to do whatever you want to do. And I want to show people that you really aren't alone and that we live in a global community and a global society and we can all have each other's back. So call us up, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. I'm blowing off everything. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm going to talk. I can talk about this stuff forever. Just ask my wife. She'll be like, yeah, he never shuts up about it. Right? I don't know. Because I'm tired of dealing with time. Yeah. I'm literally tired of dealing with time and I'm tired of being misunderstood. And so are you. I guarantee you're feeling the same way, right? We're on this little ball in the middle of space, running around, trying to make a paycheck for what? Things we can't take with us. But you know what we can take with us throughout the day is a little bit of positivity and a little bit of love and the knowing that we're not alone, right? And knowing that people out there are feeling the same way. And you can look people in the eye when you're out. You don't have to be scared, right? And you can say hi. You can smile at someone. It's all about raising the vibe in the world, raising the vibe in this country, and raising the vibe for you in your life so that you can feel better. If you smile at one person today, they'll smile at another person. They'll smile at two more people. And eventually everybody's smiling at each other and feeling better. Hey, Wendy. Hold on one second. I had to click the button. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. If you're struggling with something, call us up. If you're not struggling with something and you're happy, call us up. I just want us all as a group to not be alone. And hit up everybody you know. I'm streaming this on YouTube Live right now, streaming it on Facebook Live. I was going to stream it on TikTok, but I'm not active enough on TikTok, so I didn't know how to do it. So I'm not streaming on TikTok right now. But you can go check it out on the YouTube as well. Facebook, Jubal Show. Just get as many people to join us right now as possible so that we can all not be alone. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. Hey, Wendy, what's up? How are you?
Hi, Jubal. I'm good. And thank you for saying what you're saying and bring attention to it because, man, you are so spot on.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, later on today, I'm going to have to sit in a meeting. I guarantee it. Or I'm going to have to get phone calls and go, what were you doing? Why'd you do that? Because you're not supposed to do this kind of stuff, right? They want me to talk for like 5 minutes, make you laugh, and then that's it. Right. Well, we played that Selena Gomez, right? Yes. Yeah. We played that Selena Gomez new song the other day. And that song is all about mental health. Everybody's talking about it now, which I think is a great thing, except you know who's not talking about it? The people in charge that can make some changes. Right?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
What I just want people to not feel alone. That's all I want today. That's why I said get as many ears on this as possible, get as many eyes on it as possible, streaming it. I want people to know that they're not alone. Wendy, in your life, is there anything that you're going through that you could share that will let someone out there who's feeling alone and struggling with something similar know that they're not?
Yeah. Myself and my young adult son were both disabled. I'm on disability, which is only $840 a month. You know what the rents look like.
Rent's too damn high.
Well, we're currently homeless and living in our car, and it's winter and it's really flipping cold. We both have health issues. A couple of friends were nice enough to get us a motel room through the weekend this weekend.
That's amazing.
And I'm literally sitting in my motel room, packing up, knowing we have to be out of here by 11. And it's just so hard. And I understand the opioid crisis and everybody battling addiction, but currently all of the funds are going to homing, rehousing, emergency housing, people struggling with active addiction that are currently using. If you're not an addict, if you're just homeless because of economic reasons, the wait list is months and months long.
Right. And see, that's what the one thing is, compassion. You have some friends that were very compassionate and they helped you. I feel compassion for you for sure. Right. I know you'll be okay. I do. Because everybody's always okay. Everything, like, even if you have the most terrible thing ever, there's another side of it. So Wendy, you will be okay. Right.
Yeah.
Every single struggle in your life has a lesson. Right now, there is a lesson you're learning. You might not even be able to see it, but I promise you, when this is over and this tough time is over, you will look back on it and go, oh, now I figured out this in my life. But people,
I know we'll be stronger for it eventually.
Absolutely.
It's just getting through it.
Yeah. And I guarantee you that there's a lot of people listening to this right now going through the same thing, saying the same thing, like, hey, if it's just for economic reasons, they're not really helping, right?
No.
And the opioid crisis in the country is directly related to the mental health epidemic that we're having.
Absolutely.
Because people are numbing, right?
Yep.
People are numbing. And trust me, I've numbed with every kind of thing you can, pretty much. I've tried, I've been on almost every single antidepressant. I've been on legal things to numb it. I've been on illegal things to numb it. And until I learned how to do it inside and for my own mental health, then I didn't need any of that stuff.
Exactly. But those services are hard to come by now.
They are.
As well.
Yes, they are. And that's why we need to do something. That's why I wanted to talk about it today, because I was just tired of it. Like, I'm sitting here, we're about to do a segment on 12 things that people like less as they get older. And I'm like, you know what? There's more important things right now. There's people like you, Wendy, and there's people like you listening who need some help, and we need some changes, right? There needs to be things and services for people like you and the people that are struggling with the opioid crisis. And there also needs to be...
I'm definitely not knocking them getting help, because that is a huge thing. They absolutely need the help.
Yeah.
But you can't forget about the rest of the people either.
That's true.
And that's what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And compassion is what I was talking about, right? Compassion is, if you see somebody who's on the streets, there's not a lot of compassion for them.
No.
Well, Wendy is essentially homeless right now, but it's not out of a lack of trying. It's not because you're addicted. It's not because of any of that. Nope. But if someone were to see you on the corner, they would judge you. And we need to stop judging each other.
They have been.
Yeah.
They have been. You know how hard it is? You never realize how hard it is to find a restroom to use until you're homeless. And people look at you and just decide that you must be an addict or you must want to be there. So why are we going to help you? Mm-hmm. So somebody that comes dressed in a suit going to the office for the day, they get let into the gas station restroom. But somebody who's homeless, and I mean, even though we're homeless, we're still clean. We're still, we could shower at gyms. We got a gym membership to be able to shower and stuff. But they see that you're living in your car. They assume you want to be there. They assume you're an addict. So all of a sudden, the sign goes up, or they say, sorry, the restroom's out of order, even though you just saw a man in a suit walk out of the restroom.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
That's happened so many times.
It's tough. Wendy, just know, like I said, things will be okay. And there's somebody listening to this right now who might be able to help you out. We're going to put you on hold. We'll get your number. If you can help Wendy out with anything, call us up, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. It doesn't have to be anything monetary. It doesn't have to be, just if like maybe you have a lead on a job. I just want to show people that we are not alone and that we can all help each other out. 888-343-1061. Thank you, Wendy. 888-343-1061. I think one of the biggest things that we need in this country is reform as far as mental health goes in the workplace, honestly.
Yep.
Because I just saw over the week. One of the reasons that I'm talking about this, I just saw this over the weekend. I do nothing but my obsession is feeling good, right? The people say, can you be addicted to feeling good? Yeah, absolutely. Can you be addicted to things? Like I'm addicted to happiness. When I found happiness, actual happiness, I got addicted to it, right? I'll do anything to stay happy. I'll do anything to not be stressed out. I will do anything to not be burnt out, whatever that is. And the CDC just literally the other day classified burnout on the job as a legit health reason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a legit health reason. And companies all over the place don't think about the fact that their employees are struggling. They don't think about the fact that their employees are people, and they want them to act a certain way, and they want them to be a certain way, and they want them to act professionally. Look, I've been unprofessional my whole life. What I'm doing right now, severely unprofessional. But I like to challenge the social norms because I think that's the only way that things can get better. That's the only way that people can feel good is for somebody to go, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to take an hour of the show. Whatever happens, happens to me, but at least you can see that you're not alone today. Call us up, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. And the time change is one of the things that bugs me the most. The time change is terrible for people. The time change is literally, there are more car accidents today when we spring forward or fall back. The day after the time change, there's more car accidents, there's more heart attacks. There's all kinds of things that go wrong with our bodies because they put this thing in place in the 70s, right? The 1870s to 1700s. I don't know. Stop asking me about the date. But they put this thing into place to try to save energy, but there's no way to measure it. Like it didn't work. But we've done daylight savings time since then for no reason. But the only thing that they can measure is daylight savings time is bad for human beings. It has no other value. And that's not a value. It's bad for human beings. But because our system is so screwed up and people don't want to change how they normally do things, and people don't want to challenge stuff, this has been in effect for how many years? And they finally have put a thing in the government to try to stop daylight savings time because they're like, oh, hey, this actually kills people. We probably shouldn't do that. And it's probably not going to get passed because people don't think about people. And I just want people to start looking at things differently, right? Challenge the way you do things today. If like you're in a bad mood, backflip on it. A backflip is kind of my theory on life. Like do the opposite of what you want to do. If you want to scream at somebody in traffic today, just smile at them. It probably feel better for you. It would save you from having to have a headache thinking about how terrible they're driving. And also, you never know what could happen. You don't know what someone else is going through, right? You could do something to the wrong person and then they lose it. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. Hey, Kramer?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Pretty good, actually. Today.
Morning.
I mean, I know maybe I don't sound like it. Maybe I sound like I'm going through it. I'm not sure. But I'm not. Like, I'm just, I just saw the stories over the weekend of how they made burnout on the job. The CDC said that burnout on the job is a legit health issue. I have been reading about it for weeks, how the country's in a mental health epidemic. I see it when I'm out on the streets, man. Like you go to the gas station to get some lotto tickets and the person behind the counter has so much anxiety, they can't even look you in the eye. They can't even talk to you because everybody's dealing with so much anxiety. And we don't have to. There's ways that you can calm anxiety by playing with your pinky. That sounds dirty. It's not. But there literally are things that you can do to calm anxiety. Everybody talks about anxiety. Like I said, anybody talks about this stuff on TikTok and it's getting a million views on how to feel better. And I have a little bit of knowledge on that because I've been doing it my whole life, right? And that's why I'm saying call us up right now, 888-343-1061. I just want people to not feel alone. And I want everybody to see that we are a community and we can all help each other out and we can all feel good today. And you should feel positive today. You should feel happy today. You shouldn't feel stressed out about the time. You should feel stressed out about nothing, really, right? Everybody should just be happy and show each other compassion and know that we're not alone and we'll all start feeling better. What are you going through today, Kramer? Are you going through anything or you just call up to say that you're not going through anything?
Well, I was going through something and, for the past, I'd say year or so, I've just really struggled and, COVID, the shutdown didn't help, but I've struggled the last year or so, and you know, there was mornings where I'd wake up and it was just a struggle to get through the day, and there was no light at the end of the tunnel. And one thing that was important for me was surrounding myself with supportive loved ones and close friends who, you know, I could lean on. And you know, I was really going through it about 6 months ago, and I finally woke up one morning and he said, you know what? I said to myself, you know what? I got to do something about this, because I feel like this is out of my control. And I took the next step. I made an appointment to go talk to somebody, to go see somebody. And, you know, I got on some medication, and it completely turned things around for me. I wake up happy. I do see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can finally see all the things that I have going right for myself. And I try to just spread that, like I said, surrounding myself with loved ones who are supportive. And, you know, you got to give people a lot more credit around yourself, that they can, you know, be there for you, and you're not alone, because it is embarrassing. It was shameful. It was like, I couldn't beat this. But, you know, I talked to somebody, and like I said, surround yourself with loved ones, and lean on those people, because they're there for you. They're there to help you.
Absolutely.
And, you can get through it. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Definitely. And thanks for calling, man. 888-343-1061. Appreciate you, Kramer. Good job, dude.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah. 888-343-1061. 888-343-1061. That dude said something there that is really profound, okay? Because there is a lot of shame associated with not feeling good. I've been misunderstood my whole life when I talk about this stuff, because I've learned to be an incredibly happy person. You can be happy and sad at the same time. I've had a very long road to get there, but I've been there for a while now, and it feels amazing. Also, still sad sometimes. You can be sad and happy at the same time. But when you talk about things in a serious way, like I am right now, somebody out there might be perceiving this as a downer. This is not a downer. What I'm doing right now, I want to be very clear, because communication, this is a positive thing. This is showing you that you're not alone. And this is showing you that things can look up for you, and they are, and you will feel better.
Yeah.
And if you're not going through anything, then skip about that. Rejoice about that you feel good. There's always something good in everything, even a struggle. When you say things like this, when you talk about this, people might take it as, wow, you're talking about, you're being a downer, right? You're being sad. People don't want to hear about sad. No, you need to hear about sad to appreciate the happy. You need to hear that dude's story to know also if you identify with that and you're like, man, I haven't told anybody that I'm going through it. I got a group of friends around me. Nobody knows. I go out to the bar and I fake a smile. I go home and I cry. Nobody knows, because I'm ashamed. Don't be ashamed of how you feel. That's the other thing too that we need to do, is reform in the way that we think about mental health. You should be able to walk up to a stranger and go, hey, I'm really struggling right now. And they should have enough compassion to talk to you and go, man, that's sad. Let me help you out with some advice or whatever, right? You should definitely be able to say it to the people that are closest to you. Definitely. And you can. And people like Kramer, who just called us, they sit there quietly. I suffered a lot in silence. And they're in a room full of people, but they feel alone. You might be in a room full of people right now, but you feel alone. You might be in your car on a road full of people, but you feel alone. And that's why I decided to do this morning, is because you're not. And I want everybody to not feel alone for a little while today. And you should tell somebody, you should talk about it. There should be no shame around not feeling good. It's actually way worse for you if you fake that smile. It's actually way worse for you if you're not honest with people about how you're feeling. Trust me, I've been there. It is way worse. And that's why I get perceived sometimes as a negative person when I'm not. I have to literally say it with my words all the time. I am positive. I am happy. You know, people still don't believe me, right? Because they just perceive it that way, because I also because I'm truthful. I talk about the good and the bad. You can't only have good. It would be impossible to have good if you didn't have bad. And you should not be ashamed of not feeling good. It's like, you know how something awkward happens and everybody wants to laugh it off and pretend like it didn't happen. And then the vibe in the room is crunchy for a while until it goes away. The vibe in the room is crunchy because nobody said, wow, that was really awkward. Let's talk about it. So that's what you're doing to yourself by not saying anything. You're making yourself feel crunchy all day. You're like, man, I'm sad, but I just smiled and told them I'm great because I didn't want them to feel bad because I feel bad. Well, they're not responsible for how you feel. They should also care enough, if they're in your life, to listen to you and let you know that they do care. I know it's hard to talk about it because of, like you said, shame. A lot of people feel ashamed of it. There should be no shame about saying, hey, I need some help. There should also be no shame around saying like, hey, I'm feeling great, man. I've got enough mental capacity right now. We can talk about your sadness. I've got a bunch of happiness. Let me give you some happiness. And then you can walk down the street and think about something good. That's what I'm trying to do right now. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. Hey, Peter?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm not too shabby. Not looking forward to the meetings and phone calls I'm going to get after we get off the air today for them being like, why'd you just blow up the 8 o'clock hour and do whatever you wanted? But I think it's worth it. So anyway, not too bad.
Hey, I think Jubal's doing an awesome job with that. I think it's a good thing.
Jubal appreciates it. So what's going on with you, man?
Nothing. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things wrong with me, probably, but I got it. No, I mean, it's been a struggle. I've been out of work I broke my leg on the job, and I've been out of work on OJI for like 10 months. And then with my profession, I got to go back to work, but I still have to get cleared by a different examiner. So now I'm doing unemployment, and life, it's a struggle, but you know what? We can all pull through on this stuff, because for me, the hardest thing is like waking up every day thinking, can I support my woman? Can I support my kids? Can I make it through the day? And 2 days ago, it was a setback. It sucked. Now you have to do unemployment until I can get, cleared to go back to work. So it's a struggle.
Right. It is a struggle, but when you go back to work, you'll also be very appreciative of that. And this might be an opportunity too. See, there's an opportunity in every problem. Like, that's the thing that I got to is, if you see problems today, you're only going to see problems. And I'm not saying that's what you're saying, Peter. What I'm saying is there's an opportunity in every problem. There's a way to capitalize on it somehow. So, you being on unemployment, your legs messed up, out of work, you're worried, right? If you can take that, absolutely. Is the worry is probably the thing you think about the most in your life right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, and you think, and that's the thing, you think you have your life set, everything's like moving forward, you're on a good path, and then boom, it just gets taken away.
Yeah.
And that, I think we need to understand day to day, like, let's be grateful for today, right? For the next thing.
Yeah.
And for me, it after this just happened, it's like a huge struggle.
Right. For sure. Definitely. And like I said, the worry is what you're worrying about all the time. Just like a lot of people out there. Once again, proof, if you're listening to this, that you're not alone. Like, Peter's worried. You're worried about something. Here's a tip for you, Peter. And it's hard to do, but you can replace that worry with something else. That's why I say there's a positive and there's a way to find an opportunity in a problem, right? You've got a problem. Worrying is obviously just it's gonna cause your anxiety to get worse. It's gonna cause you to get wound up. Every single time you notice that what's that? Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I cut you off. No, that's the biggest thing. It's so easy for all of us in life to get our anxiety to just get wound up. And
right.
We forget the big picture.
Exactly. Right. We forget the big picture. We forget to be in the moment. We forget to, hey, at the end of the day, we're all going to the same place and we don't even know what it is. It might be amazing. Yeah. None of us really the only people who know what happens after we leave this planet is the people who have gone there. And unless you've talked to them, which I haven't, then you don't know how it is. We don't know. And accepting that we don't know, I think, is one of the keys to being comfortable. Just accept we don't know and just live, be in the moment, right? Look around you, look at the trees, look how beautiful they are. Appreciate something beautiful. And Peter, every single time you notice one of those thoughts in your head, right, where you're like, man, I'm worried, I guarantee there's something that you are interested in, something that you like to do, something, right? I don't know you, so I don't know. And you can literally notice when you're feeling that way, when you're feeling worried, when you're thinking about it. And if you do this enough, if you notice it and then replace it with the thing you want to do, whatever it is, I don't know you, Peter, but let's say you wanted to make money on Instagram selling knitted t-shirts, because Peter knits good t-shirts. I think you knit good t-shirts. That's what it sounds like to me, Peter. Then
Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Put the effort of that worry into the knit t-shirts, actively pay attention to the worry, and then go, nope, I'm going to knit some t-shirts. And before you know it, all that time you spend worrying, you've just knitted a bunch of t-shirts and you're going to make $1 billion on Instagram. I don't know if knitted t-shirts will sell that well, Peter. I hope you don't actually take that advice, but thank you. Thanks for calling.
No, it doesn't matter what we do in this world. That's the thing. Like, we can have every profession is honored in my mind. And when you think you have things big and things are going well, and then all of a sudden things are snapped away from you,
for sure,
it's terrifying. And then you start to realize how little we are, but how big we can be. But it's a struggle. And I think what you're doing is awesome.
Thank
I
you,
listen
bro.
to you all the time, but
Appreciate it.
like this is great.
Thank you, man. Thank you very
I
much.
appreciate you spending an hour doing this. Like, you have, I think a lot of people do.
Good. Well, I hope so. I really do. Because it was kind of like it was literally on a whim. I was just like, you know what, screw it. And it was mostly because I was thinking about
I can
time.
tell you, like, that's the thing, though. Like I said, it's day to day, right? We need to appreciate today and hope for tomorrow. But as long as we do everything we can today, it makes it better. But even talking to you about it out loud, it's helped a lot, and I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. All we're doing right now on the Jubal Show is helping people not feel alone, because loneliness is a big problem. The world is in the middle of a mental health epidemic. People are finally starting to talk about it more. And just thinking about time this morning and the time change and how bad that is for people, and then just me being really bad with the schedule, thinking about things I have to do, going, I'm just sick and tired of having to worry about time. Because if you're worried about time, you're wasting time. Time you enjoy doing something you want to do is never time wasted. So in every moment, do something you want to do and appreciate it. Like, look at something around you. Like I said, look at the leaves on the trees if there's trees around you. Look at something that you find interesting and just be curious about it. That's not wasted time. And I do think that companies need to pay attention to the fact that there's a lot of employees out there who are burned out. There's nothing worse than going to a job that you don't want to go to. Trust me, I have done it. I used to have this marketing job. Every single day I would drive there, I would cry. When I first started working in the workforce, out of high school, I would cry and I would get to the exit, and then I would think, man, what would happen if I just kept driving? What if I just kept driving? You know what would have happened? I don't know, but it probably would have been better than crying and going to sit at a cubicle for 8 hours a day pretending to work. And if you're going in there right now, don't get down about what I just said. Just think about that. Go, there is something I could do, right? And there's also something that companies can do. We need some real reform in this country as far as mental health goes with the workforce. There really is. Like, there should be a mandatory mental health day every single month for the entire country, right? Just a day off like Christmas every single month.
There's a comment on YouTube, because we're live on YouTube. It says from Kimberly, honestly, I lose sleep because I'm so anxious about getting up on time to get to work on time.
Right.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. Everybody's tired.
Yeah.
Everybody is tired and everybody needs a day off. And the thing that is, like, if you're, like I said, we're just spending an hour not being alone. That's why I said I want as many people listening as possible. Text your friends, text your family, tell them to listen right now, because who knows, they may not be able to listen tomorrow, because I might get in trouble for just blowing off the hour and doing what I want, right? But I want us to all not feel alone and realize that we are not alone. And together, the vibe of the entire world can raise if we all just think a little differently and think positively and just are open about how we're feeling and stop being quiet about stuff and stop making people feel alone.
Hey, it's Bennett. Last week, I just want to say I took the steps to find a therapist.
Good.
And, I think this is a big step because in the Black community, mental health is not discussed enough. And personally, I feel like I'm going through a lot right now. You're talking about burnout. We work a lot here. I'm going through a separation, which has been really difficult. And through that separation, a lot of trauma from my upbringing. I grew up in foster care, was in and out of foster care for like 10 years. So a lot of that trauma has like emerged and it's in my life. And I have a lot of anxiety. The other day I was driving in the car thinking about a bunch of things and like literally bursted out crying. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is anxiety right here. This is it. And for such a long time, I'm like, maybe I should talk to someone about like my rough past. Maybe I should talk to someone about crying in the car while trying to get home. And I did that. And I'm, on the path and on the journey to, become better and to work through those things. And
proud of you, Bennett.
Yeah,
thank you. And
absolutely.
I think it's important to say as like a Black man in America, coming from where I come from, what I've been through, it's important to say like, it's okay to reach out to someone, we have the people that are around us, people we love, our friends, our family, but sometimes it's important to reach out to someone who is professionally trained and can really help you work through those things. So, just from myself to anyone that's listening that might be dealing with some trauma or just the day to day, it's okay to get help. It's all right to reach out to someone and you'll become bigger and better on the other end of things.
Absolutely. And that's a very good point that a lot of people they don't even have access to the service. There are places you can go online now. Actually, here is proof of taking a problem and creating an opportunity. There's all kinds of online resources now for counseling that are very cheap that you can go to, and you can literally be matched up with a counselor and do the telehealth thing. That wasn't there before COVID. COVID was an incredibly negative thing. There are some positive things that have come out of it, though. There's people that started businesses. There's people that changed their whole life. There's some workers that love their life now because they get to work at home. And that's what I mean. We talk a lot about the struggles in life, and then we don't talk about the positive. Or if you're talking about the positive, you can only talk about the positive. Don't be a downer, right? They do all this research whenever they go over the show, and they tell us things that people want to hear and what they don't want to hear. They told us one thing: people don't want to be alone. And I'm like, well, let's make them not feel alone, right? Right now, that's what we're doing. Call us, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. I guarantee you someone's going through something similar as you, and I guarantee that you can help them just by letting them know that you're also going through whatever it is, happy or sad. And then they go, people want real talk. And then they tell us that, you got to be careful how long you do it for. You got to be careful how you do it. I wanted to prove people wrong today, right? Hopefully, this hour of the show goes down as one of the most highly rated hours ever. It might not. Also, I tried. I tried for a moment to help people feel a little better. I took a risk, and that's what you should do. And that's what a lot of people did during COVID. We don't talk about the buildup after a bad thing. We talk about how terrible COVID was, how alone everybody felt, blah, 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 what it's caused, right? We don't often highlight the good thing that it's caused. September 11th, I think September 12th should also be a national holiday. You want to know why? Because September 11th, when those towers went down, was one of the worst things in this country's history, in the world's history, right? So many people passed away. So many people died. And I think the day after should also be recognized, because the day after was the day that the people who lost someone there and the people in this country that also lost some innocence, if you weren't there and had to deal with it directly, the next day was the day people got back up and rebuilt. However long it took them, they rebuilt. So whatever you're going through right now in your life, if it's not the best thing for you, there's always a rebuild. There's people that experienced some of the biggest traumas in their life, and on September 11th and then September 12th, they kept going. And some of them have figured out something new that they always wanted to do and took a risk because they realized, you know what? Life is too short to be stressed out. I'm just going to be. And I'm just going to be happy. And I'm going to be sad. And I'm going to be okay with it. And I'm just going to be me and comfortable in my own skin. Call us 888-343-1061. 888-343-1061.
We are live on YouTube at the Jubal Show. I got another message in. It says it's also important for your mental health to cut toxic people out of your life for the sake of your mental health.
Yeah.
So just
definitely
point that one out.
Absolutely.
Very important.
Yeah. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, everybody only has themselves, right? If you're not going to look out for yourself, you can't expect other people to. If you can't take care of your own happiness, other people can't make you happy. Happiness exists inside of you. How you feel exists inside of you. And you can change that just by being honest about it, right? By being honest about your successes and your failures in like business and just in life in general. 888-343-1061. 888-343-1061. Kevin?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Hanging in there. Life's life, you know.
That's a beautiful phrase right there. Life is life. It is.
So I was driving in today, sir. I listen to you a lot, me and my daughter.
Thank you.
Both of my daughters. I'm a single dad, and I drive all the way from Tacoma to Renton every day, or every Monday and Tuesday when I have my daughters. And my daughter mentioned to me, she said, well, Dad, I have a story. And she's a type 1 diabetic. She was diagnosed at 18 months. And so I have to, stay on top of that. And it ain't the easiest thing, but for her to express that to me, being a type 1 diabetic and going through the things that she's gone through in her life, it just kind of made me feel like, everything, like you said, is going to be okay, because she's only 7 right now, and she's just gone through so much.
Yeah.
And I'm a divorced. I've been, through a lot too in the last couple of years. I divorced through the pandemic and what have you. So being lonely is like, I just can't even I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell you my whole life right now. You know what I mean? That's how lonely I am lately. But I don't know, this segment that you have, it definitely is needed. I'm kind of mad because she wanted to hear me on the radio talk about it, but
well, we'll get you. Hey, well, after we're done talking to you, I'll put you on hold. And we'll get your email and stuff. We'll send you it so that she can hear it, because she should.
I'd appreciate it, but like I said, she's the one who made me do this, and I live for my daughters, and it's just like I said, life is it's life, but it can get hard, it can get lonely, and people are struggling. I mean. I'm in the middle of starting my own business. I'm a flooring installer. I'm in the middle of starting my own flooring business. So I had to change my whole situation because of my daughter, her being type 1 and having to adjust my hours to be able to take care of her. So it ain't the easiest, but we get through it and we struggle, but we also persevere too, as human beings. It's not the easiest thing, but we stand up. We put our chin up every day. We smile. If we got to cry, we go in the other room. When we come back to our kids and we do what we got to do.
Exactly.
So
everybody's everybody's doing that at some point, right?
Right. And I'm not the best communicator. I don't even know if I'm getting everything out like I'm supposed to get it out. But
I thought it was great. Yeah, you can have this job if you wanted.
She's the one that gave me she's the one that told me to call and just let everybody know. At 7 years old,
very wise.
Type 1 diabetic, everything's gonna be okay.
That's awesome. So
I just wanted to share that with you guys, and then also I want her to know. I want her to hear this too. So.
For sure, we'll send this to you so she can hear it, and also, she needs to know this too, that her asking you to call is incredibly brave. There's also another 7-year-old out there probably going through a similar issue, maybe in the back seat of a car somewhere, listening.
Right. My 4-year-old's smiling at me right now too.
That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold, man. We'll get your information. We'll make sure you get a copy of that. 888-343-1061.
Let everybody know it'll be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. That's the perfect way to end the hour. Everybody know it'll be okay. It will. It will be okay. There's a lot of work to do in the world for people. And I really think the leaders of this country, like, dude, I thought about it. I'm like, I want to run for an office. I don't even know how to run for an office. I don't have an education to run for an office. I've got a life education that I think could help in some ways, right? But I'm like, does anybody know how to run for an office? What office could I run for that I could even try to change anything? Can you even change anything? Right? Because it does. Like, companies need to take more responsibility for their employees' mental health. The leaders of our country need to take more responsibility for what they do for the citizens' mental health. And I know that because we are in the middle of a mental health epidemic, but he said it perfectly. It'll be okay. And also, real quick, before I end this hour and then we go back to the ridiculous internet question, which is coming up at 9:10, he talked about loneliness and how he's going through a divorce, and he's like, never felt so lonely. And there's a lot of people that feel lonely right now. I know that because we get research on our listeners, and they say that people just want to not feel alone. So I'm glad that you hung out with us for an hour and didn't feel alone. I'm happy about that. It was nice. It was nice hearing about the good and the bad, hearing about hope and hearing about being able to endure life. It was awesome. And if you feel alone, I will tell you this. If you feel alone, the secret to not feeling alone and not being alone is to take care of your mental health at all costs. To practice self-care, to do all those kind of things, to talk to somebody, to not put shame on yourself. Get yourself to a place where you love you, where you love you, where you like hanging out with you. You'll never be alone. Become your best friend. Because if you can become your best friend, you'll literally never be alone. That's probably the last thing I want to say about that. Ridiculous internet question is coming up in just a minute. And I don't know. Maybe we should do this more often.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to have to be in a meeting later where they're like, don't do that ever again. But let us know. Call us up, 888-343-1061. Text in, email us. Let us know if we should do stuff like that more often and just not feel alone for a while. All right. Ridiculous internet questions is coming up at 9:10. That's why I said don't kill me.
Lots of people hitting us up for sure.
You want to work that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Michaela is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Jason. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Michaela, how long has it been since you heard from Jason?
It's been 2 weeks. We had been like talking very regularly before that, so like this is not common like for us to go days without like talking like this.
Did you try to talk to him?
Yeah, I mean, so I texted him after our date, and he sent me a one-word response and then nothing. I was like, how was your day? And he was like, good. And I was like, sick.
That always feels like a middle finger. Like after you ask somebody a question and all you get back is good. Well, how was the date though? Was the date good?
Amazing.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it lasted for like ever.
It was a long date?
It was. We did like a lot of different things. So we met at the mall, which at first I was like, this is a little weird, but it was because he'd coordinated with the pet store to let us play with the puppies.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, that's cool.
Yes. They like never do that, but I guess he like knows the owner or the manager or something. And I was like, oh, okay. So I felt very special, and I got to play with the puppies, and I love puppies. And so that was wonderful. And we just like cuddled with puppies and like talked for like the longest time. And yeah, and he is like so cute with the puppies. And then like we went to the Cheesecake Factory, which is like one of my favorite because I'm like obsessed with the avocado egg rolls, like genuinely. Then like we were, like we'd finished eating, and he was like, I really don't want like to say goodbye yet. Like I'm not really ready for it to end. And he's like, I have a couple of like errands to run over at Target. Like there's a few things I need to get. Like, would you want to go with me? Is that weird? And I was like, no, I would love to go with you to Target. Thank you.
Wait, so you hit puppies, the Cheesecake Factory, and Target all on one day?
It's like you guys are married already.
Right? I was like, this is beautiful. tell, and like you can tell a lot by a person, like what they get when they go to Target and like how they do the Target experience. And I was very impressed by like what he got. Like he was getting like Method surface cleaner. So like obviously he likes to keep things really clean. And like that's important, you know, because like a lot of guys don't clean. And he bought toilet paper. Which you know, like, so I was like, okay, so he feels comfortable around me. And he gets good toilet paper, which like a lot of guys I feel like get really cheap, scratchy toilet paper. And you're like, I never want to go to the bathroom when I'm over at your house. And he got really nice, like very soft toilet paper. And so I was like,
that's
okay,
nice.
okay. He takes care of himself.
Yeah.
Okay. But then like after Target, it kind of felt like he was rushed. He was like, oh, I really got to go back home. I really need to check on my dog, which I totally understand. But then it kind of felt like he was like trying to get away from me. And he took me to my car that was back at the mall. But I just kind of felt like he was like something changed and maybe he was like ready to like, I don't know, get out of there, which made me feel like maybe I did something wrong. Like maybe I messed something up. Like I was kind of like ribbing him and like teasing him a bit. And like, you know, like when we got back to the car, like I was kind of teasing him about the soft toilet paper. And it was kind of, I was trying to be like flirty and cute and like jokey. And I'm like worried that it like came across like demeaning or like weird or mean or.
Well, what did you say? I'm like, how would it become demeaning?
Well, I was just like, Sweetie needs extra soft for his extra cute bum bum.
Oh.
And I was trying to be cutesy, and you know, sometimes it hits and sometimes you miss the mark. And now I'm like, and then that was kind of when he was like, yeah, I really need to get back and check on my dog. And I was like, yeah, I feel that maybe, but I don't feel like that warrants like completely ghosting me. Like, you know, obviously we had so much fun for such a long time that I'm just like, okay, so I said one stupid thing. Like, I'm going to say a lot of stupid things. Don't let the one stupid thing ruin it.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Michaela is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by Jason, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Michaela, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with Jason?
I mean, we had an amazing date. We played with puppies. We had amazing avocado egg rolls at the Cheesecake Factory. And then we went and wandered the aisles of Target. And I mean, like, it doesn't get better than that.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only thing you can think of that he's not calling you back is because of what?
I teased him about his toilet paper selection. And I said that he needed extra soft toilet paper for his extra cute bum bum. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yeah. He says that's why. I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah. I mean, you told him he had an extra cute bum bum. He should like that.
Right.
You know?
True.
I can't believe I said it, and then now I can't believe that I've had to repeat it for the world. I'm like, oh God, everybody knows.
Okay, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Jason, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Jason. The show's here. I'm Nina, also on it.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi. What can I do for you guys?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
No, I have not. But you know what? Actually, I have seen your clips on TikTok. So I haven't listened, actually, but I've seen a couple clips.
That's dope. Okay, well, congratulations. You're on the show. We do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can ask us to call you and ask why you're ghosting. So, are you ghosting anybody?
Okay. Yeah, I see where this is going. Look, yeah, I am. I'm ghosting a girl who is she's a bit of a klepto. So that's kind of the big crux of it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Are you talking about Michaela?
Yeah, I was going to see if we can clarify.
Yeah. Okay, I am. Let me just kind of explain. So we we went to Target, and she only had a purse, so, I saw what she was carrying, and she was right next to me the whole time. We got into the car, and she had this huge thing of Orbit gum that she offered me, and I said, where did she get that from? And she said, I bought it. And I am absolutely positive she did not buy anything in the Target. I'm almost positive she shoplifted it, and I'm not cool with that. Because how do I know that you're not gonna give me like stolen goods for my birthday or something?
You think she shoplifted?
She absolutely did. She absolutely took it with her. And
how do you know?
But it seemed because she didn't pay for it. She stood next to me when I checked out and walked out with me. She's like, "Oh yeah, I bought it." I'm like, "No, you didn't. You just took it." So listen, that was her explanation, and I don't like people that lie. I don't like people that shoplift. I think that's weird. It's a stick of gum. So I don't know. It made me feel weird. I don't want to go on a date with. Oh, is she on?
I can guarantee you that I did pay for that.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Jason.
Oh my God, is this?
Yeah, that's Michaela. She's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Great. You know what? I'm actually glad she's on the phone because I think that this will probably steer her away from a life of crime. This will probably make her maybe a little bit more embarrassed about her conduct the first time you meet somebody. I'm kind of surprised you didn't make off with a puppy when we were hanging out.
You should be embarrassed by your conduct. Your conduct, like you're just assuming that I stole it, but maybe you were just a little too busy paying attention to your fancy schmancy toilet paper to notice that I went and bought some gum.
No, I'm not. You were attached at the hip to me basically the entire time, following me around like a puppy, actually. So I did not see you go to a checkout or anything.
You know what? Let me see it. Let me look through my. I'm sure I have a receipt. I have the freaking Target app. So even if I don't have a physical copy, I know I will have it in the Target app.
It actually would be better if you just admitted that you took it, because I think that it's at this point you're kind of just denying, and it's not really making you any more appealing to me. Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, I did. I found it, and I found the physical copy. So you don't think that I bought it on a different day if I send you the app. So I'm going to send you a picture of this right now, you twit.
Okay.
So you're sending him a picture of the receipt?
A twit.
Yeah.
I'm so devastated. She called me a twit. I don't know how I'm ever going to recover from this, really. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this. She just called me a twit.
Yes, I did.
What a loser.
Your
oh my God, what a loser. I guess I'm a twit. I'm a twit, guys. You call me a twit. That is... Yes. I've never been called a twit before. That's crazy.
Check your messages. Check your messages right now. Come on. I'm waiting.
I mean, it's like you're going to feel bad if the receipt really does prove it.
Yeah. Look at your text.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm wrong. I do see it here.
So the receipt does say that she bought it?
Yeah, it does. But, yeah, all right. Well, look, I'm wrong, and when you're wrong, you admit you're wrong. So I am sorry about that. I really was convinced, obviously, because, when you're convinced, you stick to your convictions.
But why did you jump to that?
Because I really did not remember a single instance where she was not next to me, and I didn't remember seeing her pay for it. So the reasoning was there. So I am sorry. I was wrong.
Okay,
totally admit that.
A lot of things.
You don't think she's a thief now?
No, she's not a thief. Sorry.
Okay.
What a roller coaster.
That was a little extreme.
Jason, would you like to go on another date with Michaela? Then we'll pay for it.
I mean, oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. No, I actually would. Because
what?
You would?
She's very cute, and yeah, no, I am very sorry about that. When I really believe something, I go in hard on it, and that was definitely a misstep by me. But I would like another chance, because I am sorry about that. And up until that thing kind of sent me down a rabbit hole, I was having a really nice time. I really enjoyed, getting to know her and, go to Target and kind of just walk around and have a nice time and bop around with, puppies and whatnot. She probably told you about it, but we had a great time. I brought her to a pet store, and it was fun. And I would like to see her again. And I would be bummed if if this was what ruined it, some stupid,
accusing her of being a thief. Yeah, that's already jumping to the worst case scenario. Oh,
okay,
man.
well, Michaela, would you like to go on a date with him still?
I would like to see him again, because I did think he was really cool. but like, you have to give people the benefit of the doubt before you jump to conclusions and call them something like a thief. Like, that is a very far leap to make, especially if it's somebody that you just met. So I am willing to give you a second chance if you are willing to be, I don't know, I guess a little bit more open-minded and give people grace.
Absolutely. And again, I really am sorry, and I really appreciate the second chance. I really do, actually. So thank you.
Okay. Great. Well, you got a second date. Congratulations, Michaela and Jason. You know she's not a thief now.
Yay.
Yeah, so dumb. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Lee is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been dating her boyfriend Tom for 2 years now. But all of a sudden she thinks something's going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Lee, sorry that you're going through this, but what's up? Why do you think Tom might be cheating on you?
First of all, he's just like a great guy, so I just want to put that out there. I never in a million years would think that he'd be cheating, but I'm trying to stay calm. There's been too many flags lately. A little background real quick. We met in college, so like he's been following me around ever since. He's a sweet guy, and literally one of those top-notch guys who will drop anything just to be there for me. You know, he makes me feel special, like all the things. And honestly, like this all feels like a big switch in my brain. And yeah, so basically, I've been trying to keep myself in check, like really considering all the other ways that men have cheated me over the years, and he's not like that, and try not to read into this, because I don't know about you, but like I've had a series of cheating, toxic men, and like Tom never giving me a pause to think that. But anyway, we don't live together. We've been together for 2 years, but like at this point we might as well. Like I'm always over at his place, and in the last few weeks, I've noticed a shift that Tom hasn't been coming home as much as he used to, or to my place as much as he used to. Like he's just out more. And he's told me that he has like a lot of work that he needs to get done and that he'll call later, but like sometimes he doesn't even call me at night, which is
okay.
Like, it's a big switch. I would say like the norm has always been he used to call, honestly, like sometimes call or text every hour, and now it's like hard to get a hold of him.
That is weird.
So that was like the first bump, yeah. And then there's also this thing where he's just like saying he needs me time, and when I call him out on like not being around so much. And
how does he say the me time thing? Like, is it like, get off my back, I need me time, or is he nice about it?
He's nice about it.
Okay.
It just seems to be happening a lot lately. Like I believe me, like I'm not some kind of monster, and I don't expect him to like be there on the drop of a hat or, you know, every second of every day, but it's just something that's new and it's happening more consistently. So then one day, like early last week, we went out for like a nice little lunch at a cafe, and when I noticed him get out of the car to get gas, I saw a hair tie on the floorboard of his car. That made my stomach drop. He works from home. He doesn't have female friends, he doesn't like take coworkers, you know, he's not over with coworkers places. Like I brought it up. I was like, hey, what's this? Like trying to keep my cool and be chill. And he like kind of stammered, and he was like, it's my sister's. And so it feels so icky like sharing this out loud, because I think I've been in denial about it, but like that has stuck with me.
I bet.
So when I went to throw, I'm like laughing because like I can't make this stuff up. I went to throw that hair tie out, and I noticed a receipt for like a really nice restaurant that the two of us have never been to. And that receipt like was over $100, looks like for a dinner for two. And that doesn't seem like me time to me, you know?
Yeah.
So when I saw you guys, like the clip of Catch a Cheater on TikTok, my gut was like, I should just email you guys for help.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so we'll do the usual. We'll call and pretend to be from the grocery store and tell him that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Lee is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Tom might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to Lee or to somebody else. But first, Lee, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, and Tom is a sweetheart. We've been together for 2 years. We don't live together, but we spend a lot of time with each other. And I recently noticed a couple things, like him wanting more me time, not reaching out as much at nighttime. And I found a girl's hair tie in the car that is definitely not mine, and a receipt for a really expensive restaurant that we have not been to together.
Yeah.
That hair tie and receipt.
Definitely
really
shady.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Tom.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Tom. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner. Thank you so much for shopping with us. We're clapping it up for you over here.
What do I win?
Well, every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. So you've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So if you know who you want to send them to right now, I'm prepared to do that over the phone.
We can get it going now.
Great. The first thing I would need would be the first and the last name of the person you'd like to send the flowers to.
Yeah, it's Lee.
Lee?
Yes.
L-E-E?
Leigh.
Okay. And anything you want to put on a card to Lee?
Yeah. Say, I know I've been distant lately, and these flowers are to say, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We should talk later. So I have some things I need to confess. I do love you. Please know that.
Got that on there. And great. At this point, I'm going to have to let you know that this is not the grocery store at all.
Wait,
Tom?
I'm sorry?
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other is cheating, you see who they send flowers to, and your girlfriend Lee is actually on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? What is this message? What is it? What are you trying to say?
Wait, nothing. It's nothing bad. Nothing's bad. It's okay. It's okay.
You said you want to confess?
Look, I love you.
What do you need to confess? What do you need to confess?
Yeah, it's not anything bad. I promise you. I am not cheating on you.
Well, I found a hair tie. You remember when I found a hair tie in the car and you're like, it's your sister's? And it wasn't your sister's. I could tell. I'm not an idiot. What is that? What was that? The receipt? Guess what, Tom? I found a receipt. I found your receipt for your fancy restaurant. It was like $150 somewhere. It was in the trash. So you're being messy. You're messy right now. What is going on?
Lee,
what do you have to confess? Tell me. Just tell me.
Please listen to me. I love you. I love you so much. I would never cheat on you.
But you did. You did.
I didn't. No. It's okay. Look, I've been wanting to move in with you for so long, and I think that is the next step that we should take. And it sounds so stupid, but I don't feel good that I don't make a whole lot of money, and you know that, and that like I don't feel good about that. I know you don't care, but I don't feel good, and I know that my me time has seemed sus, and it has been. I've been doing a lot of it, and I'm so sorry. And yeah, the hair tie, the receipt. Of course, you think that I'm cheating, but I'm just Ubering. Like I'm trying. I'm trying to make extra cash. Like I'm trying to grind so we can afford an actual nice place. Like I'm Ubering, I'm Uber Eating. The hair ties probably. Dude, I had to pick these drunk girls up the other night, and there were too many people that said on the one of them had to sit in the passenger seat. She kept messing with my radio the whole time.
That's super illegal.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Oh my God. Tom, I mean, you said you're like, that's such a dumb for not telling me this in the first place.
That part.
I know.
Why
I'm
did
sorry.
you tell me this? I don't, I don't care how much money you make. I'd rather you like have quality time with you, and you, first of all, you being honest about this stuff, and like the quality time instead of killing you running around trying to make ends meet, like killing yourself with work. Like I'm not into that. You just, oh my God, dude, are you serious? That's what this is.
Oh
my God.
I'm sorry.
Why did you feel like you had to lie, Tom?
Seriously.
I thought that it would be easier when like we finally talk about it and talk about moving in. I thought it would just be easier if I had everything ready to go already.
No.
That we didn't have to like wait on it. It didn't have to be like a long thing.
Well, Lee, at least you know he's not cheating.
Yeah, no, I'm relieved about that. But honestly, Tom, honey, like you never don't confess anything like that. Like the way you wrote that note on the flowers, like, come on. That was
very true.
Really scary.
Very true.
Seriously.
So wait,
oh my God.
Was that receipt from one of the people in the car? Not to poke holes in your story, Tom. I just want to make sure we're clear.
Probably, they fly off all the time, and I've been trying to. I mean, like I have been trying to cover it up. I've been trying to like clean up my car and make sure that nothing's there. But that's probably from an order that I had to pick up the other day.
All right, well, yay, he's not cheating.
Yeah.
And also, Tom, it sounds like you can stop doing Uber Eats and Ubering people places now.
Oh my God. You are too much. I honestly am relieved. I love you so much. Like, please just be real with me. And like, yeah, I can't wait to live with you too, honey.
Oh, they're going to live together.
I love you so much.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's been a week.
Seriously.
This is day 4 of us trying to get this guy, Matt, on the phone. So producer Brad sent the email saying that we're going to check in with him and Taylor. And Taylor, you're there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Taylor's there. Samantha, you're there.
Yep.
Okay. And producer Brad sent the email. Seems all good.
Yeah, I heard back everything.
Okay.
All good to go.
Okay.
All right. So we're about to call him and do a cute little check-in to see how things are going, and then let you talk to him for a little bit, Taylor. And then I think it should go like, Taylor, you can bring on Samantha whenever you feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys can
do whatever you want.
Go at him.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? How do you feel?
I feel I'm ready to just let him have it. Like I have all this energy, and like I've been, haven't been able to tell him about it. So like I'm ready to just like hear what he has to say, and just.
He is going to be shook.
I'm dying to hear what he has to say too, because it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, this dude has been cheating on his wife for 5 years with his girlfriend of 3 years. He's told them he's a different place. He's in Tucson. We know all that. And he's about to find out that both of them know everything. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're going to play a song, come back, and make our call. And your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater. And if you're just joining us, this has been a 4-day long thing of us trying to get this guy, Matt, on the phone. Because we did a To Catch a Cheater with Taylor, his girlfriend of 3 years. They just moved in together 6 months ago the other day. And seemed like everything was fine. Right after we hung up with Taylor, Samantha called in, and Samantha is the dude's wife. She's like, I recognize that voice. That's my husband of 5 years. Mm-hmm. We got the two of them on the phone. They compared notes, and it is that guy. And yesterday we tried to call him with both of them, and he told his wife that he's in California, in San Diego, and he told Taylor that he's in New York. But we called, and he left his phone at a Jamba Juice in Arizona.
Like what?
Out of all the places to get caught.
And so he's in Tucson, Arizona right now. But we told him today we wanted to get him back on the phone so we could do a check-in and a little update with him and Taylor because it was so cute.
Mm-hmm. So cute.
Yeah. So first, when we call him Taylor, we'll just play it off like it's the little update thing. And then you can bring on Samantha whenever you want. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You ready? You guys ready?
Ready. Yeah.
Here we go. Matt, what's up?
Hi, Matt.
Hey, thanks for getting back on the phone with us, man.
Yeah, sure thing.
So you haven't listened back to Catch a Cheater that we did with you from the other day or anything like that?
No. I've been busy.
Yeah, well, we've gotten so many people that were like, that was so cute. And every once in a while we check in and get people back on the phone. So Taylor is on the phone too. I know you're out of town, but Taylor's on the phone.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi,
Cool.
Matt.
Hey, Tay. How's it
Hi,
going?
Matt. Oh, it's been interesting without you here.
Yeah, we wanted to get you both on the phone so you could just get a little update on how things have been since that To Catch a Cheater. Yeah. Matt, how have things been for you since that To Catch a Cheater?
I feel so much better. I feel like we got a lot closer over all of that. So
yeah.
So you feel like things are just like open and honest and all of that?
Yeah. Like I feel like it built trust, and I'm so glad we did that, babe.
Yeah, babe. So glad.
And yeah, like I've been out of town on this work trip thing, and babe, I'm just really ready to get home and see you. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're on this
can't
work
wait.
trip. And, I am very excited for you to be back, and I can't wait. But I also would really like to know why you're in Tucson.
Tucson? What do you mean? I'm not in
You told
Tucson.
me you were in New York.
Yeah, I'm not in Tucson, babe. I'm in New York, just like I told you.
Well, the Jamba
That's
Juice
random.
person from yesterday who answered your phone that you left in Tucson must have been very confused about what subway stop they're off of then.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and also while you're in Tucson, I made a new friendship. In fact, I feel like you might actually know her.
Okay. What are you getting at, babe?
Hi, honey.
Do you recognize that voice?
I hope you're having
a
do you recognize my new friend Samantha? Your wife of 5 years voice. Hopefully you can recognize her on the phone.
Like, what the going on, guys?
What are you doing in Tucson? Yeah, why are you in Tucson?
I'm not in Tucson. Like, what are you guys talking about?
What are you doing? What are you doing in Tucson? Yeah, why? Why the are you there? You cut out here in California.
What do you mean? I'm not
you're
in Tucson.
You told me girlfriend, you call her wife.
Sam, I don't even really know who this Taylor is.
What? Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Matt, I literally heard the To Catch a Cheater that you did the first day. That's why I called in, because I recognized you. So yeah, you know her. You can't lie to my face like that.
I mean, not really.
You were on the To Catch a Cheater talking about how much you loved her and everything else, and that's how your wife heard it.
You just said you feel closer to Taylor like minutes ago.
Matt, you're caught.
I mean, I guess nowadays all you have to be is accused, and like no proof needed for anything. It's crazy.
Oh my God, this is exactly what you do. What the are you doing in Tucson, Matt? You still haven't answered the question.
Like, how do you guys even know I'm in Tucson anyway?
What?
Like, what is?
Does that even matter right now? You're so hot, dude.
Unbelievable.
No, I said,
Matt,
how did they?
Your time's up, Matt. We literally called your phone, and a Jamba Juice employee answered and said they were in Tucson, Arizona. So you can't sit there and lie like that. You're in Tucson. Just admit it.
Okay, I'm in Tucson. Okay.
Yeah.
We know.
Oh my God. Why are you in Tucson? Why are you there? Why did you lie about that?
I'm just okay. This is a little detour.
No.
That's it.
You answer. You're stalling. You're stalling to make up a lie. Answer now. Why are you in Tucson?
Okay. Yes, I'm in Tucson, and I have been cheating on you. Very sorry.
Well, we know that.
Yes, and I've been talking to someone out here.
What?
What?
Yeah, but it means it literally means nothing. Like,
oh my gosh.
Everything that comes out of your mouth. Oh my gosh.
Does she think you live with her too?
Yes. Been living with her for about a year.
What?
What? Are you serious?
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but this is insane.
Matt,
Like
you
I
have
said,
any children I don't know about.
No kids.
I don't believe you at this point. I don't believe a single thing you said.
Does Tucson know that you're married and have a girlfriend also?
No, like I don't want to talk about that right now. It's not important.
Well, you know what we are going to talk about is you can just stay in Tucson because you will not have anything at my place if you try to come back. It's gone.
What?
Yeah.
No, don't throw my stuff out.
All of your is on the lawn. Okay? So don't ring the doorbell.
Don't put it all out
Take
there.
the lock. No, I'm getting a divorce from you. You're unreal. You wasted the last 10 years of my life. I will never forgive you for this. We can't work it out. You're on the lawn.
Come on, Samantha.
So you've embarrassed me. You've embarrassed me.
If you throw my stuff out on the lawn, like for real, like I will get a lawyer. I'm not playing that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'd like to see you try. I literally have this entire recording of evidence against you that you're a serial cheater that probably has children all over the country. And yeah, I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try. What money are you going to hire a lawyer with without mine? Like, you.
You know what? I'm going to go. And thank you guys for completely up my life. Appreciate it.
Us?
Oh my God.
We did?
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He's gone. Hey, Samantha and Taylor, he hung up. I'm so sorry we messed up his life like that.
Oh my gosh, I can't. The nerve.
I mean, that's crazy.
He's a victim. He's always a victim.
I think we should go apologize and we'll fly to Tucson and see his face.
I want to find out who it is in Tucson.
I was
going to
say, yeah. See what other cities he's penetrated.
I wonder if she'll ever know. Like, I want to warn her.
I would do the due diligence and find her, honestly. You want to really see your life blow up? This is your fault, bro.
Taylor, I want to say that this is like just a terrible circumstance, but I'm sorry this happened to you too. And I'm sorry that he did that to you while having a wife. And maybe, I need to hire a lawyer now, but maybe we can get drinks and figure out how to further take him down.
I'm also super sorry that happened to you and that I'm the other woman. But if you need a witness on that stand, you know who to call also.
Oh, man. Well, at least we finally got the truth.
Thank you.
I'm pretty good at cyber stalking, so if you need me, I'm right here, okay?
Thank you. I'm just like relieved that it's like all out in the open now and like there's other people and he can't like make me think I'm
you're not crazy.
Usually it like makes me think I'm crazy, and I know now I know, and yeah, I'm not wasting any more time on this guy.
Good.
I will actually take you up on that cyber stalking thing, and we will save you a seat at that drink table.
Done. Done. I got you, girls.
Lori, what's going on? Why do you think Greg's cheating?
I think he might have slipped up last week.
Okay.
We were both getting ready for like a flight out, for a quick weekend thing. We both travel a lot. I was making sure that Greg had his boarding pass on his phone because he has forgotten it in the past. And surprisingly, he did have his boarding pass, but then like this notification popped up on his phone.
Uh-huh.
And it was a message from a girl named Rachel with like an attachment. And I didn't get to see the picture or whatever it was because as soon as it popped up, like Greg had, he had just grabbed his phone back. Not like because he saw it, but like that's when he grabbed his phone back. So
how about that for timing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know a Rachel that would text him?
I can't think of any Rachels that we know. No.
When he grabbed his phone back, did he look at that picture right away?
No. I mean, you know how my phone does this too, where it'll like pop up and then it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really seem to, do anything. I don't know. I was too nervous to ask. So I just mentioned to him like, oh, hey, looks like you got a message. And he said he would check it later. He said it was probably nothing. So like I said, like with the boarding pass and all that stuff, like he's pretty absent-minded and he's a really liar. So,
Okay.
like I'm nervous to confront him.
Like, is there anything else going on or was it just that text message that makes you think something might be happening?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it, like, I feel like maybe he's been a little distant. I don't know. Like I said, we both travel a lot for work, but, we try to get together when we get away together when we can,
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he's a very absent-minded professor type person. Like, I'm very type A. I'm super punctual. I'm, like, always ready of everything I need, and like, he tends to forget things. Sometimes he shows up late, or I feel like he's been on his phone more.
Okay. So it seems distracted a little bit.
Kind of hiding it from you?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
now that I'm thinking about it, like, he has been getting more texts lately, and, there's a reason I called you, like, just all these things together and that message.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Lori is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 3 years, Greg, might be cheating, so we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that he's won free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend, Lori, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Lori, why don't you break down your situation one more time for us, real quick?
Yeah, Greg and I have been together for like 3 years. We both travel a lot for work, and recently we were about to leave on a trip, and he got a message from someone named Rachel, who I don't know any Rachel, and it looked like there was an attachment. He's been a little more distant lately, getting more texts, so I'm curious. I'm kind of nervous that there's something going on.
What's in the picture? That's what I want to know. What kind of attachment?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's something going on, and I got to find out.
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbett calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Greg.
Yeah, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with some great news. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Yay.
Yay. What did I win?
Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards card member to give a free gift to. And this month, you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want from our floral department. Absolutely free.
Really? No strings attached?
Nope.
For free?
No strings attached. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping and thank you for being such a loyal customer.
Wow. Great. That's great. Okay.
Great. First thing I would need would be the first and the last name of the person, and then we'll get if you want anything on a card, and then get the address, and you'll be good to go.
Okay. Yeah. I think the best person. Let's send them to Rachel.
Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel.
Gotcha. Okay. And anything you would like to put on a card to old Rachel?
Let's go. Appreciate you keeping all this under your hat. You're perfect, so stop worrying.
Keeping it under your hat. You're perfect, so stop worrying. Gotcha.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay, great. I could definitely do that. And then I'll also let you know that your girlfriend Lori is on the phone listening to this.
Yeah, who's Rachel?
Wait, sorry, what?
This is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And I'm Jubal. And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And Lori hit us up because she was wondering who Rachel is.
We're all wondering who Rachel is now.
Lori. Wait, so this isn't the grocery store?
No, it's not.
Is this Lori? Is this
Yeah,
some
yeah,
kind of
I'm
one
here.
of those
I'm wondering
radio pranks?
No, not exactly a prank. Who is Rachel?
Is this Lori? This is part of it, right? Is this
part of what?
It's like one of those radio prank shows, right?
No, your girlfriend Lori thinks that you might be cheating on her.
Yeah, well, you just sent roses to a woman who I don't know.
I think this is a big misunderstanding. No, Lori, I'm not cheating. Nothing is going on with Rachel. You don't have to worry about anything. It's fine.
Why is she sending you? Why is she airdropping you pictures or whatever? Why is she texting you?
Okay.
Greg, what is happening? Who is Rachel?
This isn't going to make very entertaining radio, I'm sorry to say, but Rachel's just an old co-worker. That's all it is. Like, Laura, you met her at a holiday party a couple of years ago. Do you remember she had the pink hair? We were like making fun of her all night because of her hairstyle. Do you remember that?
It's not very nice.
Okay, wait. So you're cheating on me with the pink-haired punk girl that had all the tattoos?
No. I'm not cheating. No, she's trying to apply to the company. She's trying to apply for a higher up position. I'm trying to
Why
help
are you
her
sending
with
her flowers, though?
her resume.
Yeah.
It's a good luck thing. She's been really nervous about interviewing, and she's been kind of on edge.
A text message would suffice. Good
Just trying
luck.
to put her at ease.
Why is she sending you pictures?
It's just outfits, and I couldn't tell you what. Nothing untoward. I swear, nothing like dresses. Lori, I'll send you these pictures right now. I'll text these to you. It's nothing crazy. I swear, just very professional dresses. She wanted my opinion for some reason. You know, I'm not much of a fashionista myself. I'm not really sure why she even. I told her nice pants and a top would do well, and then she starts sending me all these dress pictures.
What the? Why is she sending you pictures of her outfit?
I don't know. She just wants advice. I'm telling you, that's all it is. I'm happy to send you all these pictures. I'll show you her whole chat history.
Okay, I kind of believe you that you're not cheating, but she's hitting on you, you idiot. Like, you not notice this? Like,
It does feel that way.
why would she ask you for advice on clothes? You said pants and a nice top. Like, why is she asking you this rather than asking a female friend?
Well, you really think she was hitting on me?
Yes. No, even if she was trying to get in at the company you're working at, like, she would just use you for the connection and not send you photos and text and everything else if she wasn't hitting on you.
I never really
You
thought
don't
about it
see
that way. I just thought she was looking for advice. I mean, I really didn't think it was a big deal, to be honest.
Okay, so what would you do if I was sending photos of myself in a bunch of dresses going, hey, is this okay? Is this okay? What do you think about this one to some other guy?
Well, when you put it like that. Oh. The other day, she asked me to send her a picture of what I was wearing in the office. I didn't think any of it, and I didn't send her the picture, but oh man.
She asked,
You're
what did
saying
she
it.
ask?
Oh my
Did she
gosh.
ask you to send a picture? Oh my god.
Well, just of like my work outfit. Now that this is all
That
happened,
is so weird. Oh my god.
Work outfit's the gateway drug.
now that this is all happening, I really do think she was hitting on me. Lori, I'm really sorry. I didn't even think about it. I should have known better.
Fine. You're still an idiot, and like Rachel should know that you have a girlfriend, because if she keeps this up, she's going to get another picture back, and it's not going to be pretty.
I get it, Lori. Yeah, I get it. I'm so sorry. Listen, Lori, I'm texting her right now, and I'll tell her in all caps, stop hitting on me. You know, I'll just make it super clear. Typing in and sent. There you go.
All right. Well, there you go, Lori.
Way to handle it.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and we're back with a new season of my podcast. This season will be even more revealing and more personal, with more entrepreneurs, more live events, and more questions from you. I'm talking to my cosmetic dermatologist, Dr. Dan Belkin, about the secrets behind my skincare. Encore Jane about creating a $1 billion startup. Walter Isaacson about the geniuses who changed the world. Listen and subscribe to the Martha Stewart podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
A small town with secrets hidden for centuries.
You turn up in Danville just as the town sees its first real crime in decades.
And a curious stranger who may be their only chance for survival.
I'm talking about the murder and disappearance in small town New Hampshire. What do you think?
This is Consumed, an all-new supernatural audio thriller inspired by the novel by Aaron Mahnke.
I did not wake up this morning prepared to deal with forces beyond my understanding.
Please, I call that breakfast.
Listen to Consumed on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Jenna Ushkowitz.
And Kevin McHale.
Hosts of And That's What You Really Miss podcast.
We're reliving the magic of McKinley High by watching all 6 seasons of Glee.
We have exclusive interviews with some of your favorite Glee cast members like Chris Colfer, Amber Riley, Darren Criss, Heather Morris, Alex Newell, and so many more.
Meet us in the choir room while we reveal our greatest memories and untold stories.
Listen to And That's What You Really Miss podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hey, Marissa.
Oh, hi. Is this my
I think Natalie referred you.
Yes, this is Pete Eakins. I just emailed you that I'm was running about 5 minutes late there for the job interview. I'm sorry about that, but a situation happened and I got rid of the situation and now I'm here and ready for the interview. Sorry about that. I'm normally right on time.
Okay. Are you okay to do the job interview right now? Because we can reschedule.
Oh, no, absolutely. This is super important to me. I'm focused only on this right now.
Okay. Stop. Just a few questions, and then we'll be done with it. Okay. So just tell me about yourself.
Hello, are you sure you don't want to watch a funny kitten video? I found a reel.
No, I can't do that right now. I'm doing a job interview. Stop it.
Yeah, look, okay,
So what were you saying? I'm so sorry about that. Somebody, there was a sound at the door there, so I just was, checking it. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I would just really appreciate it if you could just go somewhere quiet where there's no one to interrupt you so
Done.
we can actually do this job interview.
Absolutely. Let me just move over. I'll just move to another room real quick here. Just going to walk over here and shut the door.
Okay, we'll just skip to question 2. So what do you think your greatest strength is?
Your peanut butter and jelly sandwich does sound delicious right now, Mr. Dilly Dally, but I can't. I'm doing a job interview.
Okay. Okay, I don't know. What's going on over there?
We've got a brand new jar of Jif.
I know, Mr. Dilly Dally. Shut up. I can't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now. That sounds good. After. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Marissa?
I don't know what's going on over there, but there's no one in the room, right? You told me that you're in a quiet spot.
I am in a quiet spot. I am in a quiet spot, but you know how it goes sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking
Speaking
about.
of going, let's go somewhere right now.
No, I can't go anywhere right now. I'm doing a job interview. Sorry about that. What?
I feel like there's someone in there with you. What's going on?
Do you feel like what? I'm so sorry. I missed that. What'd you say?
Yeah, so I keep hearing another voice.
Have you seen your keys?
No, I haven't seen my keys. I don't know where they are, but it's not the time to look for them right now. I'm going to flick your stupid top hat off. What? So sorry.
This is a job interview, and this is not typically how they go. And there should be no interruption.
That's true. And normally I'm very focused, but Mr. Dilly Dally showed up today right before I had the job interview, which was why I was 5 minutes late, because somebody just had to find the perfect pair of socks. And it wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't me.
Yes, it was you.
Did you say Mr. Dilly Dally?
Yeah, well, yes, I did. I'm sure he visits you from time to time, too. So, Mr. Dilly Dally, you know, the guy that shows up every time you're trying to get something done, who gets you off course. That's it. That is what you do, Mr. Dilly Dally.
No, I don't know how it is with them. I don't have a Dilly Dally. I don't have an imaginary guy with a top hat telling me what to do or distracting me.
Well, good. Mr. Dilly Dally's not messing with you today, then. He decided to come over to my house.
I mean, are you on drugs? Literally, what is going on?
Oh, no. I never touched this stuff. You know what it might be? It might be that I'm off something right now. That's probably the problem. So I've got ADD, and I didn't take my Adderall today. And anytime I don't take my Adderall, good old Mr. Dilly Dally shows up, and I just get distracted because he's always wanting to do other things than the task at hand.
Okay, well, usually people don't take ADD.
Let's pull up some sign language tutorials in the middle of this.
No, Mr. Dilly Dally, I'm not going to learn sign language right now. I'm doing a job interview. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
What I'm saying is that this job interview is over. You're not a good candidate for this. I don't know why Natalie set up this phone call.
Oh, well, I know why.
Yeah, why? Because she hates me? Well, you know...
No, it's not because of that. It's because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your friend Natalie set you up.
What?
Yeah, this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank. Your friend Natalie said that you've been interviewing for a job and had a lot of terrible candidates, so I figured I'd call you with the worst one.
Jeez, that was a nightmare. I thought I was talking to a crazy person. Oh my God, my friend Natalie's out of her mind.
If you don't want to hire me, you can always hire
Mr. Dilly Dally.
Oh God, no.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and we're back with a new season of my podcast. This season will be even more revealing and more personal, with more entrepreneurs, more live events, and more questions from you. I'm talking to my cosmetic dermatologist, Dr. Dan Belkin, about the secrets behind my skincare. Encore Jane about creating a billion-dollar startup. Walter Isaacson about the geniuses who changed the world. Listen and subscribe to the Martha Stewart podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Jenna Ushkowitz.
And Kevin McHale.
hosts of And That's What You Really Miss podcast.
We're reliving the magic of McKinley High by watching all 6 seasons of Glee.
We have exclusive interviews with some of your favorite Glee cast members like Chris Colfer, Amber Riley, Darren Criss, Heather Morris, Alex Newell, and so many more.
Meet us in the choir room while we reveal our greatest memories and untold stories.
Listen to And That's What You Really Miss podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
A small town with secrets hidden for centuries.
You turn up in Danville just as the town sees its first real crime in decades.
And a curious stranger who may be their only chance for survival.
I'm talking about the murder and disappearance in small town New Hampshire. What do you think?
This is Consumed, an all-new supernatural audio thriller inspired by the novel by Aaron Mahnke.
I did not wake up this morning prepared to deal with forces beyond my understanding.
Please, I call that breakfast.
Listen to Consumed on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
A group of high school students started a project to research a string of unsolved murders.
There is no profile of this killer except for the ones the students created.
What if this guy's still alive? Like, what if he comes after us?
Once you start getting a few tips or a few leads or a few identifications, then the cold case isn't so cold anymore.
This is Murder 101. Listen to Murder 101 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Kate.
And Oliver
Hudson.
Host of the new podcast, Sibling
Revelry.
That's right.
We started this show because, you know what? No one talks about siblings and that dynamic.
The siblings, they know each other better than anybody.
Yes.
You know.
Listen to Sibling Revelry on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself, your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back. The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you want to win the Jubal Show's trip to the Caribbean, you got to listen at 8:10. Cam is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Elena. They went on a date, and now he's hearing nothing. So we're going to try to get her on the phone in a minute and see why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before that, Cam, how long has it been since you heard from Elena?
It's been about 4 days.
How did you meet Elena?
Well, so we actually met at the grocery store checkout line.
Oh, cool.
I love that. That's like a Hallmark movie.
How'd that work?
No, like Hallmark movie. That's perfect. That's what I was thinking. So I saw her. I thought she was extremely pretty. Said hi, and then, I ended up following her out to her car. We were chatting just a bit, and I got her number, and she was like totally into it. It was really, she's like so cute. We were like flirting and talking with each other and exchanged numbers. So I thought it was going really well, and I didn't expect that at all. So I was thinking, for our first date, I was like, oh man, this would be funny and kind of cute. Like, let's meet at the grocery store parking lot and like have like an outdoor picnic in the back of my truck, and I brought like pillows and blankets, and I had like pizza and some wine and sippy cups.
Who are you?
And y'all were in the grocery store parking lot? That's so cute.
I just thought it would be really cute. It almost gave me that whole Star is Born kind of vibe, Yeah, it just sort of felt like, I don't know, the only thing I could say is like felt like really meant to be. And so I know it's only been 4 days, but it went really well, and we were talking a lot afterwards and texting, texting a lot between each other, and all of a sudden it just communication stopped. So I'm thinking like, what happened? It seems bigger to me because it was going so good, So I really would like to find out.
You were texting after your date and everything?
Yeah, I know. She hit me up and said goodnight. I said goodnight. We were like that entire next day, like all day. We were just texting back and forth. It was just it was just wonderful. And I was going, oh my God, this is like romantic dream come true. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here? And then it just stopped. So I'm just a little worried. I don't know why. I'm just in the dark a bit. And I'm like, why would she respond to any of my texts? I'm hoping that y'all can help me get in touch with her, and maybe she'll let me know what's going on. Maybe it's just she got busy or something, or who knows? That's my hope anyway.
Well, if you think back on the date, was there any moment, I guess, if she was talking to you the day after, or maybe she was being polite talking to you the day after and then knew she was going to ghost you, and then, you know, if something happened on the date, like, is there anything that you can think of that would have been weird?
Nothing. I mean, honestly, I can't think of anything. I mean, we weren't just talking to be polite. We were talking about meeting again and how wonderful the night was. And that's not a person who's just trying to be nice.
Anything you can think of that would be a reason she'd be ghosting you?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I swear. I don't know. I mean, was it as romantic as she thought in the parking lot? But I mean, maybe she looked back and, I don't know, talk to a friend or something. They thought it was corny. But I don't think she's that type. She seems smart and independent. Like, she could think for herself. So I'm just boggled. I mean, maybe she had a relationship or something, and it was more serious than, I would just like to know that.
Okay.
If that's the case.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next.
From the studio who brought you the #1 podcast, The Piketon Massacre, this is Murder 101.
A group of high school students started a project to research a string of unsolved murders.
Those murders happened in the mid-1980s.
He's out there doing stuff. He just didn't stop.
Everything that the students predicted through their profile turned out to be accurate.
Redhead killer profile. Male, Caucasian, 5'9" to 6'2", 180 to 270 pounds. Unstable home, absent father and a domineering mother. Right-handed, IQ above 100, most likely heterosexual.
There is no profile of this killer except for the ones the students created.
Just because some of these women no longer have people to speak for them does not mean that they deserve to not be spoken for.
What if this guy's still alive? Like, what if he comes after us?
I said, are you going to kill me? And he said, yes.
Listen to Murder 101 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Discover the heartwarming and hilarious world of sibling connections on Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson.
You might be asking yourself, what is Sibling Revelry?
Yeah, well, we just made it up.
They'll have some laughs and maybe inspire some people along the way with universal tales of what it's like to grow up with brothers and sisters.
We're full-blood siblings, the only full-blood sibling.
In our family. Well, not in the world. I mean...
No, in the whole world. That's just it. Like, no one...
Dive into family tales and explore the human mind with guests like Joel and Benji Madden.
And it's fun because we've decided to open it up, you know, to really like all kinds of different siblings. And it's going to be an awesome season.
It's more than a podcast. It's a celebration of the ties that bind us. Listen to Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Marrow, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself, your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back. The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.
Hi, this is Shannon Doherty, host of the new podcast, Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty. You may know me from, 90210, Charmed, Mallrats, Heathers. Probably also know me from my stage 4 cancer diagnosis and sharing that journey with so many of you. There's something so authentic about a podcast. It's me connecting, me talking raw in the moment. That's what my goal is to give you, to talk about why I feel that cancer to a certain extent is a gift, what my responsibilities are as a person with cancer, because I think that there's something so much bigger than me. And to be honest, I'm still trying to find out what that is. And maybe together we'll find it. It's going to be a wild ride. So I hope that you all tune in. Listen to Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's First Date Follow-Up, Cam is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Elena. So we're about to get her on the phone and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Cam, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, I met this beautiful girl named Elena at the checkout line at a grocery store. We had a wonderful date, and everything went well. And then she just hasn't, hit me back, and just it's been a few days, and so I'm hoping that something's still there.
Okay. And you were texting with her for a while after your date, too. It's not like she didn't ghost you right after the date.
Correct. Yeah, we did. We followed up and had tons of communication the day after, and then it just stopped.
It could have been her friends rooster blocking and calling it a corny date.
Yeah.
Rooster blocking. Yeah.
You said it. Maybe one of her friends said it was corny or something like that. In the parking lot or trying to follow a movie or something. But
all right. Well, we'll see. You ready for us to call her?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's rock and roll.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elena?
Yeah, sure.
What's up, Elena? How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Elena. The whole show's here. My name's Nina.
Oh.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi. Hi.
Do you ever listen to the show?
Yeah, but it's a little surreal that you're calling me right now.
Isn't it? I feel the same way.
What? Jubal just crossed his arms, sat back in his chair and goes, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's crazy how we met this way. Elena, we're calling you because we do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with someone and then end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened and why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from a dude named Cam.
All right. Wow. All right.
That doesn't sound very good.
I really liked Cam. I mean, there's nothing. We went on a date. I thought it was really nice. I actually thought it was probably the most romantic date I've ever had. And it felt really special. The whole night was just kind of very romantic. And I honestly thought something was going to happen with this, but the following night, I get a random DM from this girl named Melissa who just basically was just like, don't speak to my boyfriend ever again, this and that. And I was like, well, I don't believe you. Like, how do you? And she just sends me a picture of the both of them, and it's clearly him. And I'm just like,
oh, no.
I don't want to be a side piece here. Like, I don't want to deal with this. And I'd rather not.
Hold on, please. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut anybody off, but I have to correct this, please.
Elena, that's Cam. He's actually on the phone listening.
Oh, my God.
No,
wow.
Hi. Yeah, no. I'm so sorry I had to do it this way. But okay. I'm glad you said that because look, Melissa is my ex. Like, we have been separated for over a year now, and she's been holding out hope that possibly it still could be reconciled because I haven't been dating, because I talked about you and our date to one of my coworkers, and that's probably how she found out, because we still work together. But no way. No, I'm 100% single. Like, there is nothing there. I totally thought it was the best date I've ever been on too. And I don't want to lose that because of this. I mean, I swear you can ask my friends, follow up with anything. We are not together anymore. She is, I don't know what. That is super spiteful.
You said you haven't been with her for a year?
No, over a year. Like, it has been done. We were together for a few years, like 4 years, and it just didn't work out. And it's been over, and she just hasn't really moved on. I mean, I showed my friend, my coworker, social. I was like, oh, my God, this is magic. Like, and so he saw, and he must have said something, which is crazy. Yeah, like, believe me.
Well, just tell her not to reach out to me because, like,
I will now that I know. Oh my God.
Single.
Has she done this before?
She has done it one time before, but I thought it was over. Like, that was like 8 months ago when it was like fresher. Like, I thought she got over by now.
There's nothing that's making her, your ex, feel like that there's a real reason to be holding on. Because I know people are quick to jump to conclusions and be like, oh, she crazy. But like, are you sure you're not giving her mixed signals for her to think that she has some type of like, I don't know, say to who you are seeing?
No, we don't hang out outside. We talk at work. And so, it felt like I blocked her. I don't have ill feelings towards her that way.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, when she's seen, we've mentioned in the hall, like, you're not seeing anybody yet? And I'm like, no, I'm just waiting for the right moment and dating, but nothing's set right now. And so I said stuff like that, but I never gave her any indication that I wanted her back. It just didn't work out.
Oh, no, this sounds like I'm just jumping into a whole big mess right now. I don't know.
It really
feels a little
isn't.
messy.
It really isn't. I mean, I can't say it any other way. It's like, I've moved on. If she hasn't, it's like, she's not in my life though. Like,
yeah, but how many times can you like reiterate, say that I'm single, like we're not together?
Does she have snapped tendencies? Because honestly, I would be scared of that.
She's not crazy. Like, I mean, I swear. I mean, it's like, I hope that all of y'all understand, like, sometimes if you have a past, it's not a past that I want a part of me. I am moving on. I have moved on.
Right.
And someone else doesn't determine who I am.
I do understand that. I do hope, though, that there's something that, I don't know, you can do to stop her from thinking there's anything there.
Yeah.
Well, now that knowing this, because like I said, the first time it happened a long time ago, it was like 8 months ago. I know it's fresh, and I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and we talked. But she's still like that. Like, I'm definitely going to confront her and let her know this is uncalled for. Like, you can't do this anymore. We're done.
Yeah, and not
because
to contact me too.
100%. Like, she shouldn't be contacting you. She doesn't know you.
I'd block her, Elena.
You must be really special if she's still contacting you all this time.
I mean, there's obviously something she can't get over.
Ow.
Elena, would you like to go out with Cam again on another date? We'll pay for it.
I'll give it another chance. Yes. Yeah.
I have plenty more movie ideas, I swear.
What's the movie that has the girl holding mace in her purse?
What?
Whatever that movie is. Make sure you're that one.
Jesus, what?
I've had I was dating somebody whose ex showed up at the foot of the bed. Broke into his house when I was there. So I'm telling you, just be safe.
God, please, don't do this. What are you doing? No.
I mean, I'm just saying that was
She's not violent. She's not crazy like that.
Okay, good.
Now I'm having second thoughts.
I'm not saying that.
No.
Protect yourself. I'm sorry. Go on the date. Good luck.
Would you still want to go out with me again?
Oh, wow. What a proposal. Yes. But somewhere just, near the police station. Just like near.
Great idea. Congratulations.
Jubal's first date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
A group of high school students started a project to research a string of unsolved murders.
There is no profile of this killer except for the ones the students created.
What if this guy's still alive? Like, what if he comes after us?
Once you start getting a few tips or a few leads or a few identifications, then the cold case isn't so cold anymore.
This is Murder 101. Listen to Murder 101 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Discover the heartwarming and hilarious world of sibling connections on Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson. Dive into family tales, explore the human mind, and laugh with guests like Joel and Benji Madden. It's more than a podcast, it's a celebration of the ties that bind us.
And it's fun because we've decided to open it up to really like all kinds of different siblings. And it's going to be an awesome season.
Listen to Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Marrow, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself. your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back. The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Caleb is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted from a date that he went on with a woman named McKenna. In a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him. But first, Caleb, how long has it been since you heard from McKenna?
Well, let's see. I guess it's been about a week now. Since I heard. We left things, as far as I felt, we left things pretty good. We had actually texted that same day later to hang out again. She seemed excited. So I don't know why it's been a week.
So, well, then let's go backwards, because you did have an interaction with her that sounded good. So how did you meet her? What was your date like?
Well, the date was great. Well, I met her actually at a work event several years ago. And we went on a date back then. But I know I wasn't really looking for anything serious at the time. I had some family, and some work stuff going on, and I could tell she seemed busy, but we had a great time. Had some drinks. There was, I thought, some chemistry, and wound up just kind of hanging out for the night, and that was it. Just sort of lost touch, but at this point, I guess it's been almost 6 years. I reached back out just to see what she was up to and if she wanted to meet up. And she said yes. I thought we had a great night. We did some bar hopping, had some food. She had too many drinks that night, I do remember. So she wound up coming and staying at my place. But it was innocent. We hung out. There was some cuddling, some kisses, whatever. But she left in the morning. I had some coffee, and I thought we were going to do this again. And then I just did not hear back from her, and I'm so confused.
So did she say that she wanted to do it again?
Yeah. In the last text, it was like she was just waiting for me to reach out and kind of plan something. And then when I reached back out, I just never heard anything.
Is there anything you can think of that would be a reason to get ghosted?
I don't know. I've racked my brain. I've thought of I guess I had, so my ex-girlfriend, which has been months and months ago, I know she had left some stuff in the apartment. I got rid of a lot of it, but I noticed a couple days ago, there's her deodorant stick was still in that side drawer that I usually keep open. So maybe she saw that and thought something was going on, but I'm kind of grasping at straws. I don't know.
I've seen shampoo in the shower before that was a woman's, and I was like, I don't know about all this.
Really?
Yeah, that didn't make me feel good.
Yeah, that could be a reason.
I get it. I get that. It's just, she could have asked. I'm not
fair. Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and get you another date, okay?
Cool, thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Caleb is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by McKenna. So in a second, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Caleb, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with McKenna?
So McKenna and I had a great date. This was the second time I had reached out to her years ago. Timing wasn't right, but I thought we really hit it off on this last date, and she wound up coming to stay in the night. Everything seemed cool. We had plans to move forward, and then it's been a week now, and I cannot get in touch with her. So I don't know. My ex-girlfriend had left some stuff at the house, like deodorant, I don't know, something. Maybe that had something to do with it. She saw that and got some ideas, but I'm racking my brain just trying to figure out, because we had a great time. Chemistry was there. Just haven't heard from her.
All right. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to McKenna, please?
This is McKenna.
McKenna, how are you? This is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, McKenna. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yes, I've listened to it, so I'm just curious what's going on.
Okay. Well, we do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out with somebody on a date and you ghost them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask you why you're ghosting them.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any idea who would ask us to call you?
I have some thoughts, but I don't know what's going on.
His name is Caleb.
Was that your thought?
Yeah.
Caleb emailed us, told us about your date, said he had a great time, and he's wondering why you're not calling him back.
I mean, we did have a great time, and, you know, I had liked him before when we met at a work party years before, and so I was excited to hear from him. And we went to a bunch of bars, and I had a little too much to drink, and he was really kind enough and took care of me, and I had a great time. And, you know, you want to kind of follow up what people have done or been up to. And so I just happened to have seen his IG like the night before we went out. And then afterwards, I just wanted to see if there was anything on there. And I noticed that he had followed a bunch of people. And so when I looked to see it, he randomly followed like 10 bikini models. And I showed it to my girlfriend and she said, it's like a red flag. And so I'm just really not about that vibe. If that's what he wants, then that's fine. I don't need to, you know, get involved with someone who's about that.
Wait, are you stalking me?
That's Caleb.
What?
Caleb is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, you're on my Instagram looking at who I'm following? What is that about?
I haven't seen you in 6 years, and you pop into my DM, and of course I'm going to look at your IG. It's normal. And,
well, so is following people on Instagram. I don't understand.
All bikini models, like, you know, that after you spent time with me and we had a good time, and your go-to is to go follow bikini models.
No, all that is eye candy. It doesn't even mean anything. It's just, it's what guys do. I'm a guy. I look at women.
After spending time with me, yes, you are correct. A typical guy. So that's what I don't want, is a typical guy who's going to follow bikini models after spending time with me.
Okay, well, I probably don't need somebody policing what I can look at and interact with. I thought we had a great time together.
It happened right after the date. I thought you were adorable, and then I just noticed, and it's what people do when you haven't seen each other for 6 years, is to see, and you're the one that DM'd me on your account, so of course I'm going to look at your IG.
Why are you following bikini models?
Well, in my defense, after our date, I went and hung out with my buddies, and Nick was there. I told you about Nick. We were all watching some of the older Olympic videos and stuff, and that got us looking on Instagram. And one of my friends grabbed my phone and clicked a bunch of them. I didn't realize I was following them anyway, but if I follow them, that shouldn't be a problem. It's just what guys do.
Your guy friend followed 15 bikini models all at the same time. He just happened to go through that all at the same time.
Well, I mean, he added some, and then we were going through. I added some. It didn't matter. It was just stupid. We were just looking at girls. I was honestly so excited about the date. That's how it all started. As I was talking about you, and I showed them a photo, and that's where they took it.
And followed that.
McKenna, what is it about these bikini models that's making you so upset?
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It was literally after our date.
So the timing of it.
Yeah, it's the timing of it. And so then it just seems like he's not serious. I'm looking for someone serious. If he wants eye candy, go get the eye candy. I mean, I believe I'm a beautiful woman and I deserve someone whose attention is on me and not on bikini models that he may never ever meet.
She wants to be your eye candy, Caleb.
McKenna, you are my eye candy. girls on Instagram, it's all fake anyway. It doesn't add up to anything. It's a pipe dream. You're the real deal.
Doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense that you would do that immediately after our date. Like, why would you do that?
I mean,
we had a great time. It just ruined my perception of you. If that is what is more important to you, is this eye candy girls. Like, it wasn't just one. It was like it felt like 1 million to the 15.
Well, I followed some girls, but you followed Chris Hemsworth like right after our date.
How do you know that?
So you looked at my account. Is that what you're saying? After you're giving me crap about looking at your account?
So you brought this up. Yep. Yeah, I looked at your account. It didn't actually bother me. But apparently you have the issue.
But you're throwing it back in my face. Something that you said that was wrong for me to do, you were throwing it back in my face.
It's kind of cute, guys. You're stalking each other.
It's like you guys have been together for a while. McKenna, would you like another date with Caleb? We'll pay for it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if that's his go-to right after a date, like I don't need to be worrying about if he's looking at other girls. That's what I don't want to be worrying about. And if that's his immediate reaction after our first date, then I don't want that kind of energy.
So he made you feel insecure right away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty secure, but if that's what your go-to is after our date, like that's not the energy that I want.
I, for one, don't need my social interactions micromanaged, and it does sound like an insecurity issue to me, which shouldn't exist, but that's what it sounds like.
Well, good luck to you with those bikini model girls.
Yeah, McKenna, thank you. And good luck with Chris Hemsworth.
I really think you guys should go on another date.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
Kim is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 4 years named Jack might be messing around, so let's see if we can help her out. Kim, hi, what's up? What do you think's going on?
Oh, my husband, we've been married for 4 years. We've been together for 7. We met right out of high school, and I mean, I've trusted him with my whole heart. He's really been the only person I've been with. I haven't had a lot of boyfriends or serious relationships up until him. So, like, he's got my whole heart. I've trusted him completely. We've had a really great relationship. Like, we do our own things with friends, like, on the same night. We're, not super clingy or anything. Like, it's just been a really cool relationship. He's hot. He's smart. I love him. I'll always think he's hot. Like, I just, so I really hope he's not. But recently, on the nights when we go out with our friends, he's been coming home later and later. And so that's been sending off, like, major red flags for me. Because normally we, like, up until this past month, he would be home around the same time I would. Neither one of us would stay out, like, super duper late or whatever. And now he's coming in, like, at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and saying that he was, like, just at a friend's house playing video games. Like, I'm like, okay, and he'll offer up, like, well, you can call him. You can call my friend and ask. And it's like, I know his friends are going to have his back no matter what. So that doesn't mean anything. And I'm just, like, giving I'm not really nagging him, but he's, like, a little defensive right off the bat around it if I bring up how late he's coming in. Okay. So that's the first red flag. So the second kind of major one is that, so we have a group of friends, a bunch of girls that we all hang out together. Most of us have known each other since high school. There's a few that are newer to our group, and one girl who's sort of started hanging around more, this girl Jasmine. I have noticed, like, first of all, she complimented Jack a lot. Like, she thinks he's great. So I know she kind of has a crush on him. And somebody else has told me that she, feels bad because she has a crush on him or whatever. Well, I've noticed, like, on the nights when I am going out with my friends and he's going out with his friends, that Jasmine isn't there. She's not doing girls' night with us on the nights that he's doing guys' nights with his friends. So that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Paranoid.
Do you think she's hanging out with him?
I don't know. I feel I might be being paranoid, but I know she's seeing somebody, and she won't tell us who. Like they're hooking up and stuff like that she's excited about and kind of secretive about, and won't really invite him around or like integrate him like a normal kind of relationship. So that has got me also very suspicious.
Sure. So when you're going out for your girls' nights and you notice that Jasmine's not there, do you say anything to everybody else? Like, oh, where's Jasmine? To kind of see, check the pulse a little bit?
Yeah. And that's where I found out that she was dating somebody. And then one of my friends who knows her family and knows her from way back said that she can be shady too. Because I did confide that I was feeling a little, I don't know, like my spidey senses were going off, and they didn't want to make me, feel worse about it, but they did confirm that she can be shady. Like she's not above that.
Well, you told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Kim is on the phone, and Kim thinks that her husband of 4 years might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to Kim or to somebody else. But before we do that, Kim, why don't you remind everybody about your situation?
So my husband of 4 years has been coming home later on nights when he would normally come home at the same time I come home when we go out with our friends separately. There's a new girl in our group of friends who has stopped coming out with us on those nights. And so I just feel a little suspicious that maybe he is actually with her and lying to me about it and thinking that he's getting away with it.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Jack.
Speaking.
Hi, Jack. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner.
Winner of what?
Oh, the flowers. Maybe you haven't heard. Every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be sent to whoever you want.
Oh, okay.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information over the phone in just a matter of minutes.
Oh, no, I have someone in mind.
We'll start with the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Jasmine?
Okay, got that. Jasmine. And would you like to put anything on a card to Jasmine?
You can say, what happened last night? ? I love you! !
Got it. Okay. Well.
So what happened last night? You want to know what happened last night? You want to know?
What?
Jasmine broke down and finally told me everything.
Oh.
Everything.
Jack, that's your wife on the phone. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and I'll just, so.
What is going on?
Hot one.
What is going on here?
Hey.
Is this a setup?
What's going on? What do you think's going on? You're busted, dude. You are busted. And you guys, I am sorry I lied to you about knowing. I did know that she did. She just came clean to me. She told me everything, Jack. Everything. I needed to find out from him, no doubt.
That's all right.
And you all helped me do that, and I appreciate it. She told me everything. Like every time that you have lied to me
every time that you have cheated with her on me, every time you came home late. Who's she? Oh, Jasmine, your flower girl. Who do you think she is? You know who I'm talking about. Don't treat me like I'm an
anything that
idiot.
Jasmine says? You believe everything that Jasmine says?
I believe that you're a and that you're a liar and a cheater. I believe her when she says that because you've been telling her that you were going to.
You believe that what Jasmine says? Crazy Jasmine.
Yeah,
We've known all these years.
I do. You want to know why? Because she came and she told me what was going on. She broke down crying because she realized that you telling her that you love her and that you're going to leave me for her is also a lie because you are a liar and a cheat and a piece of. So, yeah, I do believe her.
You did also just send her flowers with an I love you.
Yeah, you also, that's a good point, Nina.
Let's not skip that. You said it.
You just said I love you on there. Like, oh my God.
We've been in this friend group forever. We always like jokingly say love you, love you, love you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Just
First
be
of all,
caught.
You're
Jasmine
so
is
caught.
new to the friend group. You hardly know her, or
I
at least
told Mike and Ashley I love them too. I almost sent them the flowers.
Them too? Well, then why don't you send them
according
some
to your
roses
logic,
too?
I might be. According to your logic, I might be.
What about Jasmine's logic, the one who came to your wife and said that it's going on, the one you sent flowers to and said I love you?
Did Mike and Ashley come and say that everything too as well?
Well, as a matter of fact, Ashley is here, as are all of my friends, and we've packed up all your put it in a cube locker, and send it to your mom's house.
Whoa.
So why don't you just move forward and get out of my life? Because I am done. You're on notice, dear.
Yes, he hung up. He's gone.
Wow.
Kim?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We just to not even own it.
I mean, yeah, to be that
it's
caught.
pretty devastating. Yeah. It's just like, who does that? Like, I'm just so surprised at how the lying about it, like, and not taking not feeling bad. He doesn't even feel bad. You can tell, like, he doesn't even feel bad.
I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad you're prepared to move on.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be some healing involved, but at least I'm not being played. I'll never be played like this again. I gave him way too much trust.
Well, you'll find someone to give the right trust to.
Well, it sounds like you have a good support system too, thankfully.
I do have good friends. Except for Jasmine. Jasmine and I are going to ever be, but I do respect that she told me, and I'm glad that she realizes what she was getting involved with and who she was getting involved with. But yeah, I don't think we'll be really close friends ever.
That's understandable. Yeah.
But my friend group is pretty great.
Well, that's good. And good luck with everything, okay?
Thank you. And again, I'm sorry for kind of setting it up weird for you guys as well.
You did what you had to do. I'm just glad you got your answer and didn't, because he obviously would have continued to lie. It made the conversation a lot easier.
Yeah, he needed to be called out for sure.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you all.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, it's a big one. Bethany is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Dustin might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from our store just for being a loyal customer. And it's flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that they want. And we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend, Bethany, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Bethany, why don't you run down your situation for us again real quick?
My boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years. A year ago, he did cheat on me. We were very responsible about, how we handled it. We went to therapy, and we've been great. But 2 days ago, I was going through our mail, and I see a court-ordered paternity test, and I'm freaking out. It was addressed to him, and I just want to know.
Yeah.
I just want to know what the truth is.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, this is Corbett calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Dustin.
Yes, that's me.
Hi, Dustin, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations and thank you for shopping with us. You're this month's winner.
Okay, I won something?
Yeah, the flowers.
Yeah, okay. The flowers. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Not sure if you know this or not, but every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets a free gift from us just for being such a valued and loyal customer. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free. It's actually a $316 value.
Wow. I won that.
Yeah, congratulations. And again, thank you for shopping with us. And it is all free. And the first thing I would need will be the name of the person. And then if you want to put anything on a card, and then we'll get the address and you'll be off the phone and they'll be getting flowers.
Okay. So, the person that's receiving the roses, her name is Bethany.
And a last name on that? Got you. Okay. And would you like a card included with that?
Yes. Okay. No matter what, it's always you and me. Always.
Great. Got that down. And at this point, I'll let you know it's not a grocery store at all on the phone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal.
I'm on the radio right now?
Yes. We do a segment on our show that's called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend, Bethany, is actually on the phone. Mm-hmm. And I think still has some questions.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Wow. Okay. You saw the paternity order, didn't you?
Oh, so you know.
Yeah, buddy, I did. And, okay, so you knew about it already? Because I haven't even shown you the mail.
But I've known about it for about a month. It's from that same girl that we talked about before. It might actually be true. It might. Her name's Alicia. I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed right now.
Okay. I'm so confused because you told me this was one time. I mean, it's so. First of all, there's that in the back of my head. Okay, that's pretty rare for that to happen. Like, it's like, what, did she know she was ovulating? Like, this is crazy. Even worse than that, it's like, you shouldn't have kept this from me. You know? I know, and I'm so sorry about this. I didn't mean to keep it from you or anything like that. I was just trying to ignore it because it just seemed like I feel so just, I don't know what to say. It just...
Guilty?
Yes.
You don't know what to
guilty.
say? Like, I don't know what to say.
So wait, so did you cheat?
It was a year ago, and we talked about it. It was one time, and it was... We've been through it and everything like that, but it just keeps coming back now with this paternity test. And here's the thing, Bethany. I don't think it's mine. I really don't think it's mine because I've seen pictures of the kid. It just don't believe that it's mine at all.
First of all, I don't know why you're calling it an it. It's a child. Very likely to be yours. And like, how is our life going to change if you're like a dad? Like, what am I supposed to be involved in this kid's life? Like, this is crazy.
I don't know. I f***ed up, and I'm so sorry about this. I don't want this to mess us up. I don't want this to ruin us. I know I have to take that paternity test because she's definitely starting to come after me for money, too. And she wants that paternity test because she's going to want some child support. I just don't know.
Yeah, like, of course she would. Like, if she has a child from you, I would also want child support. Like, this is your responsibility. Don't put it on her.
Bethany, do you think you could stay if it is his? Would you be willing to raise somebody else's kid with him?
I don't even know. Like, my head is spinning.
Yeah.
Bethany, I promise you that this it was the one time, and we talked about it. We went to therapy together about it, and I know that I up, and I did not want to go down that road again, and I didn't go down that road again. I've been spending this whole time making up for that one mistake, and now, because of that one mistake, I'm probably going to lose you anyway, and I don't want that. I don't want to lose you, okay? Please just believe me on that, and please just hear me out and just work with me with this. Please, I'm begging you. You can even come with me to take the test. We can find out at the same time together. I'm not trying to hide this from you. I don't know why I didn't tell you about it before, but I don't want to hide it from you.
Obviously, you guys have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess first things first, right? Just find out what's going on with the paternity, and then you guys can take it from there.
Yeah, I have a lot of thinking to do.
It doesn't sound like he has cheated since the time that you knew about, but obviously there's a lot. So
Yeah.
give us an update and let us know how you guys are doing.
We will. Thank you so much, you guys.
Good luck.